Oh, I gotta practice. Oops. Da da da. Alright. New day, new tower stuff. I'm hoping that I'm close to the ending. I like the game, but like I've been playing it for a minute. Oh, your grace, is everything going as you wish? Having seen you coming, the young girl moves away from the window. Yes, and you? Everything's fine, thank you for asking. I must say my latest quests have really energized me. Thank you for allowing me to remain a knight at your table, your grace. Lately I feel like I'm finally useful. I mean, no. I feel like I've truly made progress. Yes, that's it. I feel like I'm getting closer to my ideal. Thanks to the missions you entrust to me. Even if I know the road is still long before I can equal my role model. Who's your role model? I've always been passionate about the stories of Shamrock of Clovermont, one of the greatest knights from the reign of the former sovereign Candid the Kind. They were a knight who always followed their heart and their ideals, while remaining true to their friendships. Shamrock is a Clovermont, so in a way I want to live up to his legends. I want to become the knight this little girl the girl I once was, would have looked up to. Sorry, I hope that doesn't sound too silly. Are you generally impressed or just because they're family? Don't apologize, it's touching. Tobey is the chuddest Spider-Man. Exactly. Tobey is the most chud. Then in that case, here's a line that will become a part of my own legend. She returns to the window. Yeah, Tobey's trash. I don't really know. We haven't started Andrew Garfield, but Tobey doo-doo. But Tom Holland is my favorite, and I don't care what they say. You know my door is always open to you, yet you insist on keeping your distance. Why all this fuss? I have exactly the remedies you need. You never lifted a finger for me when we were kids. Are they related? Why would that change now? Stop acting so childish. You know darn well, mother. Oh my gosh, they're related. Yeah, it's always someone else's fault, right? I'm gonna go back to her and had us by the throat. Sorry, but I'm too old for this crap. Oh snap. Family drama. And yet you can't move forward without forgiveness, little sister. Family drama. Let's see what the audience has in store for us on this fine day. Koza? Ah, your grace. Contract have been scarce lately, and now that the Grand Derby's over, let's say we've been going in circles. We're honestly bored to death, so we're wondering if there was a way to shake things up a bit. Meet some people, make a name for ourselves? I mean, we need... Oh, I don't have nobles up at all. Have you considered offering tourist stays? Why not? I'll ask Lil for ideas for tourists that respect our lands. Ursula didn't like that. Ursula with the H. Please just shut up. The long nose of this newly arrived man looms aggressively before you, like a threatening barrier. Have you thought of wooing your own mother, dear brother? The man who came bustling... Have you thought about wooing your own mother, dear brother? Weird thing to say. The man who came bustling in behind him for his part has a nose of devilishly captivating length. A length, oh very, very alluring. What do I mean by that? I think I'll go pay my respects instead to the venerable hussy who birthed your stupidity. Blah blah blah, you do better to reflect upon the honor of your father, the very reason we're here. Alas, he's the same man who sired you, fool. What? Tension. No doubt that these two engage in intense confrontations on a daily basis, like two well-equipped swordfish. Go back to bedding every... Oh my gosh. Oh, greetings, my dear sovereign. How do you do? Good, and you? What brings you here? What were you going to say about the wenches? What were you going to say about the wenches? Believe me, this paramount of debauchery is likely the father of almost... Your grace, we are here on the matter of utmost importance. You are the heir brothers of the Basalt Islands, aren't you? I've heard about the succession complications weighing on your land since the passing of your late father. Alas, yes, we are half-brothers. Other than that, you are very well informed. We are unable to decide whether I or my brother Rorik should take the helm of our precious county. And this dimwit thought it would be wise to come here to settle this matter. Can't you just rule together? Rorik burst into hearty laughter, softening the lines of his fierce nose. Ha, 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 ha. Not an option. Impossible, your grace. There can only be one successor, and by all the saints, let's make sure he at least appears civilized. He at least appears. That moron wants to bring our county to ruin, throwing open its doors to the first idiot who comes along and makes pacts with anyone passing by, while that coward dreams of letting us rot locked away within our own walls. Shall we decide on a successor? Good heavens, no. Our late father has already chosen a legitimate heir. The name of the heir is found right with the inheritance, hidden somewhere on the lands of Basalt. An inheritance, you say? Yes, absolutely. A prodigious treasure worth of the splendor of our illustrious family, with gold coins beyond counting. His very elegant nose wiggles fervently at the mention of this splendid bounty, which will rightfully belong to one of us, not you. Why didn't your father give you this directly so you need someone to help you find this treasure? Why didn't your father give it to you directly? Well, I suppose our esteemed father wanted us to be worthy of his fabulous treasure. Or perhaps he simply wished for us to kill each other, who knows? So he needs someone to help you. Well done, you're very perceptive. Exactly, my dear, and quickly, for heaven's sakes. Make that wretch stop coveting what's rightfully mine. Yes, hurry. I can't stand hearing him any longer. I pray the gods take my hearing away. Where should we start? Unfortunately, this treasure could be hidden anywhere on the Basalt Islands. I personally searched far and wide throughout the archipelago, but it remains untraceable. I don't know if I said that right. As for me, I consulted without success all the brains likely to be involved in this matter, the lords of the neighboring islands, as well as their pirates close to our late father. That Simpleton even thought it was wise to send his griffin to parley with the griffins of all those idiots gathered together. Come on, come on. Why not, after all? Everyone has a griffin in the Basalt Islands, and a witness is a witness. Your Grace, what is your approach? The inhabitants of the islands may be more receptive to a mediator who is impartial and persuasive. But perhaps, O illustrious sovereign, has your clairvoyance come up with an even wiser plan? Lick his ASS2 while you're at it. We'll look under the water. I bet no one else has thought of that. Let's tame the griffin belonging to the lake count. It must know something. If I do this, I can get a griffin. So I have to go for this. I would love to have a griffin. We don't have too much charisma, people, but it'll be okay. Oh, perfect, as if it weren't, as if that weren't enough. The sovereign is even dumber than my simple-minded brother. Wonderful, brilliant. Thank you, Your Grace. We'll look forward to hearing from you very, very warmly. His nose gives you a little wink before leaving. How do you wink with a nose? Rorik is upset. Blaine, sovereign. She glances behind her as if to check that she is not being followed. People skilled in magic and in strange creatures. Do you have some? Are you in danger? No, not really, but there are unpleasant pixies. We haven't seen them in years, hidden in the deep forest. Something woke them up. She seems annoyed needing to explain in such detail. In her right hand, she clutches a strange apple to seemingly calm her nerves. They sow discord, frighten the game, cut our bowstrings, hide our knives and place them with these silly apple hells. Invite the children to play with them. And I get something. I'll send a knight to negotiate with them. I'll send a knight to invite the children to play with them. No equipment? Sure. She throws the apple at your feet. ... I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was just too curious on what I was gonna get. Rufus liked it though. Anything kind they all like. All my people. To the kitchen and we will feed. I would feed Aaron, but he's not back. Let's feed Gideon. I kind of like Gideon. At first I was unsure, but Gideon's pretty cool. Alrighty then. So, oh, we have this other thing and the deadline's in 1. So we have to do this, and this has to be big, charismatic people. You have 8, but I think you have a big charismatic weapon on, and that's why, yeah, 2 charisma. This is another charisma. This is a charisma plus 2. 10 charisma, that's pretty good. And then Gideon, doesn't this give charisma? No. So Gideon just default has 6, but we can get that up with something, I'm assuming. This is a 1 charisma. Dang it. We need Aaron's sword. So you can have 8 charisma, mid wit, low strength. What is your wit? 7. I feel like these 2 are good, right? Probably good enough. And then what's your charisma? 4, 6, 4. Do you have a charisma weapon on, or is yours just 6? So it looks like it's going to be you, but we're going to have to give you stuff as well to make your charisma higher. And I'm also going to give you something charisma related. And you can have that. Maybe even something a little bit more. I might need 2 charisma potions. I don't know if I have anything that gives 2 charisma minus 1 wit. You can have this one. Because your wit is still pretty good. But Doulahan. Ooh, Doulahan's wit is bad. What if I can assign you... Oops. You know. And now we'll have to change Rufus's to be more charismatic. This gives 1 charisma. Do I have anything that gives more than 1? It appears I do not. Superior armor. I don't think there's such thing as a charismatic horse. Is there anything that just gives like 2 charisma without losing other things? No, it has to take wit away, but honestly, I think even that's okay here. And then 6 charisma is not good enough. Some horse can give charisma. This one does. Only 1 though? Is that the maximum? I mean, yeah. But that's okay. 7. And like they're gonna crush the strength department. Like all of them will crush it. I'm assuming they crush the wit as well. So I think they might be okay. Griffin taming. Another high charisma thing. Which, what's the... We got a lot of deadline. Or the deadline for that one's pretty long. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. We only got... We do have 3. We need charisma and wit. Which... Your magic and agility. Anything for that? Wit, agility, strength, agility, wit. Mid, low. You... Nah, because then I'd have to assign everybody to this. Can I make them do this one? A giant scorpion is spreading terror throughout the lake valley. It seems to be sensitive to music. Well, she is music. So this one she should probably go on. And then we can get the strength or agility up, whichever one. I definitely have stuff. Like, I know this weapon does strength, but it minuses agility. I don't know if I want to minus it. It's +1 to both, so you can have that. Now, obviously, you're fine here. You need wit. You need wit. This can give you +2. I don't know if anything else is going to give as much, but there might be a wit little item. But dang, it's going to be expensive. $65. And that's like it. 6 wit. Well, he only needed low. And you just need strength, which I can just give you this. And that should be okay. Oof, my belly kind of hurts. My belly randomly started being in pain all of a sudden. Not gonna lie, I'm about to have to BRB. We're gonna leave the... We gonna be back, bro. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't... I'm not feeling good right now. Oh my gosh, my room is cold. It's low-key cold in here. I'm back. I don't know what is up with me, bro. My stomach is... It's devious as of late. We went to, Captain D's. Yo, shout out Captain D. Bro, I was grateful they had a single person bathroom because it was bad. I hate, yeah. And I did well to dispose of the mercenary quietly and fabricate convincing evidence of his death. Very effective, but rather disturbing. I'm a little worried about this because I don't think, I think Victoria's going to see through our lies and then it's going to ruin everything, but it is what it is. But yeah, whenever you go to a fast food place and they got the one person bathroom, it's a good day, bro. I'm like, yes. You lost aura. How did I lose aura? Well, have you finally fulfilled my desires, my dear little sovereign? If not, you know what awaits your advisor. There's no way. Pooping on stream? Yo, everybody gotta poo sometimes. It is what it is. Are you quite certain of that? I don't care for little birds who lie. I turn off their beaks when they chirp too much. Yes? Very well, I expected nothing less. What an adorable little pet you make. So obedient and docile. What will your next whim be? Far too many flies imagine they can harm me. Wretched vermin around in my private life as if they were worthy of it. You know how many times, you know what? I bet Germa puts on the screen, it says, BRB going to get tea. Germa's pooping. Germa's literally pooping, so think about that. I need a BRB, I'm getting tea screen. That way I can just pretend I'm getting tea. Like that pitiful little mosquito whose arm I tore off. Such pathetic insects live only amongst filth, do they not? So I shall lure them back to their origin. Every wretched creature gathered in one place, and then all you need to do is exterminate them, in the most painful way preferably. Will you obey? The getting tea screen is a teapot pouring into a toilet. Exactly. Exactly. They shall be executed, or they shall be executed. Scare them off. Victoria wants to get rid of those plotting against her. Wipe out the whole bunch. I mean, let's do it, bro. Freak it. We'll kill people. Give me the relic and the 3. I don't care about what's really going on. I care about my rewards. Fine. I shall return when the anguished screams have reverberated across the entire realm of Briz. I'm a little frightened by her, but that's okay. We suspect the tavern keepers are secretly ganging up on us. The price of drinks have gone up, and all our drinks taste like water with a little alcohol. Let's set up a specific hour where prices are slashed. I mean, I wouldn't mind losing both of these to get more money. But this is evil, so I gotta be kind. I just said like, oh, I don't care, I care more about the rewards now. That'd be a great start, thanks. There's a sheep causing chaos in Milford. Poor little thing got cursed, and now whenever it baws, everyone nearly drops dead asleep. Let's escort him just in case. And I will break the spell. Or we can... a night will slay. We don't want to slay the cow. It's a sheep. Sorry. I just see Milford and I'm like, it's probably a cow. But it's not. Alright, so first let's go to the kitchen. Last time we fed Gideon. I'm going to start going in order. Oh, we can finally feed Aaron, who likes this. No. What is Aaron like again? I don't remember. Aaron's all we got, y'all. You can do this, though. We need everybody to get back soon, or else I'm gonna have nobody, which maybe is okay, because then we can get the one lady again. Right? Because I don't think I can call her back. Gwendon, you murdered too many people. I know the one person told me that it's not just you, but you did it too much, and now I'm traumatized from it, so I'm not inviting you back. I'm sorry. You should just be straight up fine on your quest, so I guess I'm just gonna send you out. Oh, Aaron didn't like that. I'm sorry. Are people coming back today? Yes, 3 people. It looks like Ursula, Gideon, and Doulahan. I'm trying to remember their names. Giant scorpion. See, this is music. So music plus. Musician. Big. Big. They had enough wits? They're not even witty. Okay, we for sure got this. What? What? I thought her agility and stuff was good. We got the scorpion. Okay. I was like, wait, could Ursula die here? No, it's okay. And all we got was a little agility potion. She's very well everything. I guess we'll do agility. Except luck. You need to be a little more witty. And you... let's do you charismatic. We need more people who are, which Gwendon was. So maybe I would benefit from having Gwendon back. Oh, hello, Sovereign. Do you like to read too? Not surprising, though. You don't have much of a choice after all. I'm looking for some new literature. I've been hesitating between these volumes for a rather dense number of minutes. Which one would speak to you the most, Sovereign? She read several books before your eyes. The first is entitled Beyond Anglor. The second, Escape to Moonvale. And the last, The Forgotten Islands of Basalt. Escape to Moonvale sounds the most interesting for sure. Oh yes, why not? It's true that it's a very pretty county. I went there once when I was younger with my father. I remember breathtaking glacial landscapes and poor fish frozen in the lakes of Avalon too. With a slight smile, she puts back the other two books that did not catch your attention. She's a scholar. Anyway, I love getting lost in here. This section of the library has a scent of old paper and travel that I just love. I'd like to have the time to travel on my own terms one day, too. For fun. I mean, not because someone else decided it for me, but my condition makes things a little scary. I understand. I can't move around freely as I like either. Would you like me to send you on more quests to unknown lands? Oh, that's sweet of you, Sovereign. But work isn't quite the same as a self-planned trip, is it? No. Mind you, I wouldn't complain if you sent me to handle conflict on a paradise island. Handle conflict. Maybe hard work is easier to swallow in the sun. I'm not really sure. It's too hot. That being said, it's true that in Grest, work has a much more grueling texture. Her eyes drift away for a moment. And the sun that rules over this tower, is it pleasant to you, Sovereign? ... Maybe there's a way to cure you, Sovereign, don't you think? If it were true, if you could be free, would you want it to happen? You go far away from here, just rest, or just swim in the ocean for eternity. I wish that were possible. I suffer from my condition, so... I mean, like, who wants to sit at the tower all day? Oh, I'm sorry. I think seeing you speak about your hopes with such honesty makes me infinitely sad. Like a sadness that can never be washed away, the opposite of sand. I don't know which is better, accepting your fate just to find peace, or burning out in the fight with the hope of changing things. But fighting for some is futile. After all, I cannot stop being a mermaid. And I suppose you can never truly stop being a leper. Even if a cure were found, it's branded into you. It is what it is. Oh, excuse me. Did I speak too loudly or too long? I hope it wasn't too noisy for you. It was fine. I already sent everybody out. I guess we're on to the audiences of the day, which was kind of quick. Your Grace, we have a major diplomatic incident on our hands. A fashion designer sold the same dress twice. At the last ball, two young ladies ended up wearing the same clothes. Ugh. Disgusting. The designer will be jailed, and a decree will be published on the uniqueness of fashion. Yeah, let's ruin this person's life for making two of the same dresses. Balanced Sovereign, have all your population groups satisfaction to at least 20. Exactly, we need to make these people understand the value of unique creation. My noble Grace, we use seaweed as a condiment. Samphire, a real culinary gem, you should try it. It's one of our flagship products, but we use a ton of it for the annual banquet. Now everyone's getting sick one after another. Do you have any healers available for this food poisoning does more damage? I'll call in the local healers. Heck yes, please. Thank you. I feel like the days are going by really quick now. Doulahan never likes it when I'm kind. Alright, we need to do Griffin taming. We still have a 2 deadline, but we have charismatic people here, don't we? No, the charismatic people are out and about. So we can hold it off for one more day. But getting rid of her enemies, we can do with you. Strength, agility. And we can do with you. And then I don't think I have a singular thing. So I will put the one lady in the training grounds. And then that should be good. I don't know when they get back, but I hope it's soon. Let's also make sure we repair these guys' armor. I don't want them to get hurt. Oh, and a meal in the kitchen. The last person I fed was Gideon, Aaron. So any of these, we'll feed Ursula. She likes this one. It looks like her. That's how all the food works, I think. Alright, now we're good. On to day number 32. Next cycle. Who's coming back? Only Aaron. At least Aaron's back. An adorable sheep. Aaron, do good. Oh, not a great success, but we cured the sheep. That's all that matters. The training kind of gives you a lot of XP too. Honestly, Aaron, you've become very good at a lot of things. Charisma though, because I must have been lacking charisma earlier on because nobody here is charismatic. The crowd parts for the imposing silhouette of an uninvited guest. With an almost unreal slowness, each of his steps subtly unsettles the ambient air. Time seems to slow down as your eyes narrow and crumple, blinded as if by a blazing sun. My most respectful salutations, August Majesty! Exclamation mark. Are you Arthur Pendragon? Pendragon, maybe? Regent of the Empire of Angalore, and I present beside me Sir Merlin in his capacity as my privileged advisor. It does indeed seem that behind all that light stands another man, silent. But please state the reason for your presence on our lands. Of course, but fear not, I bear only diplomatic intentions. Is he sincere? Hard to tell with all this light. Your eyes are burning. Could you dim that thing a bit? Ah yes, my apologies, I always forget this. He taps on his sword and the world seems finally to plunge back into darkness. Comfortable and gentle on the eyes, your comfort zone. I'm listening. First, know that my allies and I have watched your rise with keen curiosity ever since the day you opened the doors to this tower. Remarkable for a sovereign of no standing, it almost deserves praise. But it has not escaped our attention the ferocity at which you expand your domain. Ferocity which today threatened the serenity of our people. And now here you are, creeping at the very edge of our borders, like a blade hovering over the executioner's block. I understand your concerns. It was just to help. He stops, uncertain. Can one truly end up gathering half the neighboring lands under the same banner through sheer kindness? Be that as it may, my sole compass is to defend the afflictions of my people and our allies. We must therefore find common ground. If you continue down this path, we have no choice but to declare war. Our round table will be ready to rise against you, To be frank with you, I'd rather avoid reaching that point. What are you saying? The Empire of Angalore forged its power through the lands it conquered and colonized. Your reputation is built on fear, and you dare claim you prefer diplomacy? Indeed, I cannot deny the history of our sovereign, you know the word, I know the word, I don't know how to say it, but we are not our forefathers, and I wish that we could walk a different path. How can we settle this? We could be open to the idea of diplomatic talks to peacefully resolve dispute as long as our allies believe you're acting in good faith. He seems to weigh his words carefully before continuing. Another possible path for you is to hand over a particular object, the golden key. If you were to possess this relic and agree to hand it over to us, a genuine peace could be established between our kingdoms with the full endorsement of all our allies. But of course, one way or another, such undeniable peace would inevitably mark the end of any further expansion on your part. If, however, you choose war, know that we will not hesitate to mobilize every means at our disposal to defeat you. You claim to be different from your predecessors. I've only been ruling our empire for a few years, as you surely know, of course. Sadly, much of my energy since taking power has gone into repairing the damage left by my father. I would not inflict further suffering upon others for the sake of chasing conflict with Briz. So that's why you attacked my village a few minutes before I took the throne. Your question, sharp as a knife, freezes him for a fraction of a second. So you were there that day? Yet not a hint of surprise colors his voice. Allow me to offer you my most sincere apologies. This incident is not representative of our current intentions. Know only that we are looking for something we did not find that day. It was a mistake. Your Grace. He lowers his voice. If you allow me, his honesty still seems quite murky to me. I implore you, exercise the utmost caution. How can we trust you? I fear I have no proof of my good faith but my word, and that of the people I carry. The golden key, what do you intend to do with this relic? Nothing that concerns you, I'm afraid. Merlin behind the Emperor whispers a few words to him. I know the great knight Victoria currently roams your lands. Rest assured that we'll do everything in our power to win her over to our cause if necessary. We've already gotten in touch with her. He pauses, thoughtful. Now it's my turn to ask you some questions. Would you be amenable to negotiate with us and our allies, or are you nothing more than an uncontrollable animal with an unrepressive desire for conquest? Speak true on your intentions, strange majesty. We'll fight you no matter what you say. You have very beautiful eyes, you know. I'm sure you and I could get along very well, wink suggestively. He stares at you, clearly having no idea what you're trying to communicate. Maybe a wink without the mask would have been more effective. Wink even more suggestively. Faced with the sheer distress your gesture seems to have caused in his mind, the wink, no matter how pronounced, being still invisible under a mask, he remains speechless. That way we don't know. He doesn't know what we think. Does that mean your intentions are peaceful? The tension is unbearable. I therefore conclude that we both wish to avoid confrontation, but if that proves impossible for one reason or another, I advise you to consider another strategy. The people of the kingdom will unite under one banner against you. I shall rally my most powerful allies in this cause. We will call upon our mystical expertise, potions, and enchantments. The people of this kingdom. So be it. We're beefing. I'll return to you after our internal negotiations, strange majesty. Well, that sounds like quite a problem. It seems the Emperor himself doubts the outcome of the challenge he has just set for us. Be prepared carefully, your grace. Your reputation may well seal the torments of destiny. Well, the Emperor was kind of devious. I don't trust him at all. Greetings. The man who just arrived is accompanied by a woman with... Ah! Yohav. So you've come here seeking help? Oh, I didn't see you there, Arlen. You were in my blind spot as usual. I've heard whispers of a sordid affair currently unfolding in Edinburgh. Is it the fire that's blazing or just the coal that still smolders? The irons are red hot. One might even say the hive itself is ready to melt into the furnace. Perhaps this life is nothing more than a series of incomprehensible conversations. What are you talking about? Ah, your grace. You definitely are not part of this inside joke. Allow me to introduce you to Yohav, Count of Edinburgh. We spent our younger years together in the same puddle of idiocy. Idiocy? And even back then you had the unfortunate tendency to always stand a little too far to the left. Edinburgh lies at the far eastern edge of our lands. It's a city so vast it amounts to all county all on its own. A proud center of knowledge and commerce. Funny. I also spend my days surrounded by idiots who need everything explained to them. But you're here on a very important matter, Yohav, aren't you? That's right. But I'm a gambler, so let the sovereign guess the reason for my visit. A cheese festival? No. This response has clearly made him reconsider his presence here. A competition? No, we're a little more creative than that. A local revolt? Almost, not exactly that, but I like what you're thinking. For the sake of it, I'll consider if you are right. I've considered trying again. A political assassination. Yes, exactly. Okay, the last one is what it was. My bad. That's why I'm here before you. I mean, for both reasons. The political assassination and your powers of divination. Oh yes, that divination, my jam. I fear I do not possess... yeah, I have to. I heard 1,001 tales since the beginning of your reign, your grace. Stories of futures you announce before they even exist. Of lies unraveling, things vanishing without warning, or vaguely unsettling stuff of that sort. I'm not sure I understand all of it, but I did recognize a crisis averter in you. Meaning, let's get straight to the point. The man who was to become the chief prefect of Edinburgh's municipal council was murdered a few months ago. His body was found near the Grand Bridge in the Monastrella district, draped in bright red cloth as if to provoke. In short, a perfectly ordinary little murder, all things considered, just a bit flashier than usual. Any questions? Any meaning with the red cloth? Not the faintest idea. Feel free to check a dictionary of symbolism. The red fabrics. Those are the clothes of Anglore's warriors and soldiers, are they not? Yes, the Empire. We've considered this. After all, no one could have missed their increasingly heavy presence on our lands lately. How was he killed? Impaled. His body was found beneath the bridge, drained of blood like a shriveled prune. And that blood seems to have poured into the waters of the Imberg River in unusually large quantities. The river was tainted crimson for quite some time. You haven't uncovered anything after this long? Of course we have. Multiple suspects investigated, mainly nobles. Alas, our leads have not led anywhere. All seemingly have perfect alibis, all contradicting one another when asked about anything about anyone else but themselves. And popular outrage gets involved, along with personal interest. Anger simmers, uncertainties breed grudges, and all this chaos paralyzes the investigation. Rest assured, we would not have to come to you if we weren't desperate. Did you go for Victoria? I'm still trying. I'm trying my best. Great, so you're gonna help us move this investigation forward. Where should we start? Numerous clues point to the area affectionately known as Inberg's Dark District, a borough where the law struggles to prevail. Unfortunately, our investigators are now being kept at a distance. It might be wise to start there. Perhaps you have a more subtle approach in mind. Ideally, your clairvoyant knight should be able to identify a few particularly suspicious suspects among the many suspicious individuals. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna be hard. High wits. Actually, we got good wit. Wonderful. Feel free to buff your knights with a little of your divination skills or whatever that witchcraft is. See ya. Woof. Yap, he was yapping. Do you know anything about birds of ill omen? Like wyverns? Yes, it's not a bird you might say, more like a dragon. And many scholars will tell you that they're not dragons either. They are not dragons either. Because wyverns have only 2 legs instead of 4. Blah, blah, blah. But hey, storytellers do whatever they want. However, they're circling over the city en masse. We don't have much experience of dealing with these creatures around here. And there aren't many people practicing magic. I'll send a knight over. Probably something like this. I mean, anything noble. Just scare them off, I'll send you some knights. Scare them off, or as long as they don't come back. Oi, oi, you couldn't do something about them harpies on the Grist coast? Our sailors be dropping like flies, those wretched lasses perch on the rocks, near naked, crooning like lovesick minstrels. Neither are... I'd rather do this one since it's just a one person. As long as your knight don't lure more of them lads into singing along. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get Victoria, but I might have sold because I lied the first time. And I don't know how bad that is for me. Oh, your grace, so this emperor is looking for trouble, is he? I suppose those angler punchbags just had to give us a little demo of their overinflated egos. An emperor who even calls himself something that pretentious these days. You seem not to have fear in your heart. Dangerous guy's being difficult and my Wi-Fi's dead. Here while he takes a bathroom break. How is it being difficult? I don't fear the Empire. You're right, your grace. Those fools are not worth your fear. Attempting to scare you into submission, they're so predictable. Their little light show was pitiful. You have the best ally by your side. Me. What else do you need? I don't want to spoil, but there's info you might need. There's info I might need. Oh shoot. Well, hopefully I have said info because I feel like if I go against Victoria, it's gonna be cooked. Ah, your grace, thus the empire of Anglor stands before us. The veneer of his confidence seems to be crumbling. You could almost see the beads of sweat glistening upon his balding pate. Beginning to think this game isn't ending anytime soon. Well, we're in the last act. I think this is the last, like, main boss, but I don't really know. Are you going to face them, your grace? No, please, don't tell me anything. I'm certain that your brilliant mind will find the most peaceful solution for everyone. I refuse to know any more about our fate. Spare me the details, right? I don't think the Empire is peaceful. I'm just making a guess. They literally burned my church, and we're like, attacking children. So I don't really trust the Empire. Oh, here's yet another who wishes to you harm, your grace. Well, at least this one has the merit of being human and almost likable. Well, he asked me for directions this morning and I pointed him toward the audience room. There's my streak, best of luck. Thank you for just saying hi thing. I hope the thing in Robert stream is good. You should exercise more caution with our enemies. Did he tell you anything else? Did he tell you anything else? It's possible he spent an hour or so in the stables, yes. And, kinda hard, doable, but I think you might already be cooked. What do you mean? Well, I should tell you, I did check his hand, you see. He was very invested in the anatomy of the horses. But I didn't tell him anything compromising your grace. My lips were sealed. I see. What do you mean I might be cooked already? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. It seems that you'll have to face a danger far greater than anything you've ever encountered before, Your Grace. I don't fear this Emperor. You should, alas. Let's be honest. You have me at your side, me the most powerful witch of these lands, far surpassing many others in Anglor. I mean, I had to go back as much as I could. I mean, if I just gotta go back, it's fine. Maybe. And yet, despite this, I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. The lands of Anglor are teeming with energies and mystical creatures that take root only on this soil. And Merlin, the Emperor's close advisor, is a wizard whose name transcends legend. So let us not underestimate their formidable occult powers. But I will do my utmost to lend you my hand, Your Grace. Nah. What a delight to see dear Arthur throw down such a challenge to you. This promises to be a confrontation worthy for the chronicles of history. Do you know each other? Dear Arthur, do you know each other? Naturally. A close family friend, if you must know. It was by my own hand that he was trained in the arts of iron in my early youth. It was by my own hand that he was trained. Even then, he was a valiant combatant. The lands of Anglor are those that saw my birth, after all. We're gonna defeat him. Confidence that suits you, my dear. This is a duel that will cement your legend. How many days ago did you lie to her? I lied to her, and then she came back, and I think she believed me. I'm not lying again. There's no more lying. Well, just with a friendly joust, yes. I certainly hope you don't intend to scuff up my old friend's angelic face too much. She came back, so I don't know. Maybe she fell for it? Well, Your Grace, so the Empire of Anglor has decided to cross paths with you. A confrontation that promises to be tough. Allow me to think exactly the opposite, my dear. I lied like 3 times. Well, I really wanted her on the team, so whenever she came back and was like, I'm gonna need you to kill these people, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna kill them. I heard that Arthur Pendragon, son of the formidable Uther, came to see you seeking common ground rather than preaching confrontation. My humble opinion, Your Grace, he deserved the benefit of the doubt regarding the sincerity of his intentions. Oh, I feel like maybe I should listen. After all, young Arthur only ascended the throne at the age of 10. He was then but a child full of innocence. He did not experience his father's tyrannical reign with full awareness, but merely suffered its unfortunate consequences. Oh, she was fully with me. That's why I had to go back so far. Wait, what do you mean she was like... What do you mean? Therefore, it seems entirely consistent to me that he would strive to move away from what he witnessed as a child. As his father died, I do not have the details of the events, alas. It would seem that it occurred during the Brimwood Revolt. His death left everyone stunned, so fiercely did that crumbling old dynast cling to his crown for centuries. She joined. Oh. And then found out. Oh, shoot. Well, maybe if just one little lie. Because maybe I'm going to kill the guy now. Just as I fear the Anglo Empire has set its sights on us. But drawing the wrath of tyrants is the inevitable fate every accomplished ruler, isn't it? However, it must be admitted that this new emperor, Arthur Pendragon, does not live up to the predecessor's reputation. He has presented himself with a surprising semblance of empathy, if of course he's being sincere. Well, may Britannia emerge from this ordeal more powerful and united than ever. And the consequence was hard. Well, hopefully one little lie's okay? Maybe. I felt the omnipotence of a shadow I have dreaded seeing appear before you for many moons, my dearest. As Uther Pendragon, the Emperor of Anglor, challenged you. No, Uther said it's the son who showed up. So that tyrant has perished. I believed his end to be impossible. He was already imposing his iron grip upon the lands of Anglor for decades when I faded. Too many long decades. As if he were gifted with unnatural longevity. His son, his imprint bears a haunting similarity. He seemed to have the desire to break the shackles of his predecessor. Perceiving his shadow does not allow me to discern his intentions. It is entirely possible that a reign as murderous as others has branded the lineage of Anglor with a red-hot iron, tainting his legacy today. That despot was guilty of atrocities, my sovereign. He shed blood far too often, sometimes for mere pleasure. But let us not forget that our kingdom also experienced periods of calm with the Empire, a peace that was certainly fragile yet very real. That his son now seeks to regain that balance in a perfectly credible hypothesis. Should I trust him? I'm sorry, my dear sovereign, I can't lighten you on that matter. No matter what happens, you must put an end to this danger one way or another. Otherwise, the Empire of Anglor will eventually seize the tower and, by extension, me. Frick. Which lie did you do? I did the first one. And she was like after some dude, and I was like, it's fine. Okay, you can just do this. I'm gonna give you like something agility wise. I'll give you the bow that gives everything one because I like you. You're cool. Oh, I also have you. We could send you on a duel. Oh, we have to do griffin taming. This is the last time we can do it, and I need to try to get allies. So all you need is like a bunch more charisma. Do I have anything that's very charismatic? This is a charisma 2. This is also charisma 2, but that's probably gonna have to go on this lady. Charisma 2, 8. But we're gonna destroy in the magic section of this test. What is... You have a 10? Oh, shoot. No, I want you to have the other food. Do you have any on the map? Do I have any what's on the map? Oh, like knights I can bring in and stuff? I still have Gwendon, if that's what you're meaning. I don't know if it's what you mean or not. Let's grab another charisma thingy. I misunderstood. You need allies, not knights. Oh, yeah. I do need allies. That's why I feel like I gotta do this one. Which, 12 and 9. But somebody has a charismatic horse. Oh, but it's not here. I feel like this is the best I can do. So, they're gonna have to be sent out. And I'm gonna feed them. I'll feed her. I think she likes those. Oh, never mind. I'm silly. Okay. Hopefully this will be okay. I need 2 more allies. But a lot of these times I haven't had the requirements and somehow I've won. Who was the murderer and murdered? So Gwendon was the murderer and they murdered Angelica. But then I went back in time because Gwendon was like, I heard voices in my head and I believed it. Because I thought it was Doulahan, the demon. So I got rid of I sent Doulahan away, told Angelica to lock her door, and then Gwendon still killed, and they killed Aaron. And I was like, what the heck? So then I was just like, Gwendon, be gone. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Okay, this one's important, right? I kind of need them to do good here. But okay. This is why I need more charismatic people. But I still think we should be okay. Oh yeah, we're chilling. Great success. Everyone's thumbs up in 2. They did great things. The escort went smoothly, with the defendant being brought to court safely. You'll be able to speak to him at the next audience. Okay. You're 7 at everything. It's the one with the least affinity and the one with the most. Yeah, someone else told me that too. I'm gonna do charisma on you and you because we need charisma for our next thing. Someone else told me that and I was like, oh, rip Gwyn, or yeah, rip Gwendon. I guess I just didn't talk to him. Also kicked him out, but he returned fixed. Oh, so should I bring Gwendon back? You aren't going to eat me, are you? I heard the servants talking about you. They describe you as a danger to all the women in Brish. And so my scandalous reputation precedes me. Fear not, my lady, I would never dream of laying a hand on you. He seizes her hand to kiss it theatrically. What you just did, right now, your fingers are on mine, sir. Okay, so hopefully someone will be here to ally. Oh, I never talked to you. Wow, what a presence, that emperor. Do you think we could ask him... think you could ask him to lend me his sword? I think it's got an ancient spirit trapped in that tempered glass. A classic enchantment design, but I've never seen one so powerful. I'd love to have a tinker, or just an even proper glimpse for more than 1 second. I'm paused for the moment, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Oh, I know you always do your best for us. Thank you. Why'd she eat that up, bruh? If you have the space, I definitely do. I need like, I can have like 3 more or something. Oh, but if I click it, nothing happens. Maybe I have to do it after. Because I think I can have like 3 more nights. I'm very low on nights. Today I bring you 2 magnificent emeralds. They were sold by 2 merchants from Grest. He hands you the 2 stones. One shines with a strange luster. The other smaller glows warmly. You can check on the book up top. Yeah, I have 7 out of 10. I kind of thought so. Both were sold at the same price. The larger gem is a counterfeit. Exact. Wait, what? What do you mean? The larger one is a counterfeit? I need to get the nobles up. Wait, what do you mean by all? Since the Grand Derby, we've had a lot of new visitors, including from the counties you've rallied. It's good for business, less so for our stock. Would you happen to have any contacts to help us resupply quickly? Well, we can get people up, which, I mean, I guess we need. We're already way above it, though. I had a feeling you moved in high circles. Glad to see I was right. So no space. So 1 space for Victoria and 2 others. If everything goes well, yes. Greetings, comrade. It seems you have successfully escorted the accused. The procedure requires you to interview him alone. Feel free to ask whatever questions you have. I'll come back once you've stopped eyeing each other like 2 suspicious cats. Something seems to tighten as the defendant steps forward to stand before you. The air grows thinner as you study the gaze of this man, familiar in a disturbingly unsettling way. What a pleasure to see you again under these circumstances, Sovereign. Your comings and goings have often eluded me, and yet I knew how to thwart them, haven't I? So here's Epicrates, for the first time without his cape. Epicrates. Epicrates? I don't know. Today I aspire to be a more complete dialogue. Why'd you say, So it is you. Indeed, I was not merely observing your comings and goings, Sovereign. I stand before you today accused of murder as a member of the Brimwood congregation, and the decision rewarding my fate on this path rests with you. I do not understand a single word. Why did you call me to defend you? I wanted to see what you would be capable of drawing from this situation, Sovereign. Epicrates. Epicrates. Will this path bring us closer or seal our doom? I had every means to escape this accusation of murder. I chose to ignore them. What a splendid playground for you, isn't it? So your fate in my hands. I shall accept any outcome. This path may well close in on me. My plans, however, know where to slip through. Is this flirting? No. What is your relationship to Brimwood? It was my refuge, and the cradle of our uprising toward a better system after so much exploitation. Crates like boxes. Epicrates. I think, not sure. I'll take your word for it. I am proud of the system built there, imperfect though it may be. To be honest, a fracture seems to have opened today. A fracture you could resolve with the keys that are yours. Would you like Brimwood to set an example for others to follow? Brimwood rises at the sketch of an alternative. Should one follow it blindly? What matters is that the people choose their own fate, and we strive to offer them the space where that freedom can finally unfold. Why me? It is truly you speaking now, or the sweet intoxication of power talking through you. And along other paths, would it still be you that I find there? It can be Socrates too, I guess. Hippocrates. Perhaps that version of you will finally resonate with my intent. Perhaps not. The endings of this quest I offer you will tip the balance one way or another. But for what purpose? To reach a different end. An outcome possible only by following my way. What is the Guild? You are not among the most informed on this path, are you? The Rimwood Guild is the political branch that overthrew the former regime of our lands. I'm one of its representatives. He is even its chief thinker, Your Grace, given his name to the most influential current of thought in Brimwood. Epicratism. Epicratism. I don't think I have any more questions. May this knowledge nourish your purpose, whatever it may be. We shall meet again. Marion is called back to the courtroom. Hope you have found all your answers, comrade. Otherwise, don't panic. You can still pull a lever at random. With a little luck, you will open the right door before the trial begins. What do you mean? As a legal representative, it is your responsibility to present tangible evidence establishing your client's guilt or innocence as part of the trial preparation. You are offered several options such as gathering evidence or obtaining witness statements. Ideally, relevant witnesses. There's no need to question the cook at the tower. Think carefully. Witnesses or evidence will speak for you. How would you like to proceed? No need to share my strategy. Let's send someone to illegally release him. Maxed. Whoever this is has to have maxed wit. We do not have that. I wish we did. But we don't. Let's invite a witness. Who would you like to call as a witness? Let's invite someone chosen at random to tell us about... I think the countess of the wall. Actually, I think I'd rather go looking for evidence. Who knew the murdered Baron? Yeah. We'll go along with your whims as long as it helps us clear up this whole affair. Thank you for taking this matter so seriously, comrade. We will return at the time of the trial. Okay, let's just already go in the kitchen and feed people. Let's feed Rufus. I forgot what Rufus likes. I always forget what everyone's enjoying these days. Okay, let's make sure we heal them up. You picked a friend of the victim to release him. You picked a friend of the victim to release him. I think I just brought a friend of the victim to give me more story, I think. Let's see, is there any major? Wit has to be high. Which, to be honest, our high wit is... I want to say Ursula. But to be honest, we could probably make do with these characters. Yeah, because you don't even have a wit weapon. If I can give you something wit related, you would maybe be doing chill work. Actually, isn't this... No, that's magic. Wit 2, 11 is pretty good. But charisma and luck mid. That's not good. Angelica, could you be doing this? Get rid of this and your charisma's 7. But then I would have to give you this. And your wit's only 9. There's a potion that takes from agility. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't need it in this. So we're gonna have to use some potions. Strength. We need max wit. Isn't it this one? Yeah, yeah. The herbal tea. So let's just go by having her win a tournament. I was sending her to those, but the one dude pulled up and was like, if you want to lose it, you know, that's okay. If you lose it, I'll make you an ally. And I was just like, okay. Even though I feel like she would have done that. So the thing is with this, we need luck and wit. Yeah, I didn't listen to him. I was just like, sure. Because I didn't really want to lose her. I like her. She's nice. +1 to everything. Yeah, I didn't listen to him. Bad mistake. Rip. So this is charisma and wit. Maybe this is the play, and then we also give one of them give him the herbal tea as well. And then like we're chilling with that one. We have 1 and oh yeah, you can just do this like easy money. Did I made y'all's armor good? Yeah. Okay, I did. I would like them to have a horse that's gonna make the cycle duration a little bit better. Anything that doesn't like turn down wit, I guess. I didn't meet this guy. Rufus. Rufus is true. I like Rufus. This is just an agility one. That's fine. And it reduces the cycle -1. I don't know if they both have to have it. Oh, wait. Y'all's quest is 2 as well, right? Oh, theirs is a 3. If I want to give you also a horse, Okay, you both have a horse that recycles the reduction. So Rufus, and you already have one? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just chilling. Send them out. There's so much stuff in this game. Yeah, the thing with Rufus is, I mean, I can tell you, but if you don't want to know, I won't spoil it. But I can tell you how I got Rufus. Because I remember, because his had, like, more stuff to it. Come on, do good. It's fine. Like, you want me to tell you? Big agility, charisma. Okay, there's the one werewolf mission where you can kill the werewolf or not. I just didn't kill the werewolf, and then Rufus pulled up. You're not fulfilled Victoria's requirements, and as a bonus, brought back a beautiful sword belonging to a murdered mercenary. Yeah, I murdered them. I don't care. I don't care. I'd do it again. Wait, aren't you by yourself? Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, cooking. And Rufus is really, really good. But yeah, so Rufus used to be a werewolf. Let's just get your charisma up. And let's get your charisma up. Why was I like not doing charisma on anyone? Okay, so Victoria is pulling up today. So hopefully we made a good impression. We did kill and get the sword relic. So maybe we show that to her and she'll be interested. She's here. Let's just talk to her. It seems you're finally rid this kingdom of its vermin. What exquisite bliss. But if you want to belong to me entirely, my little bird, so obedient to my will. I think that happened at a point where I was cooking missions, and after the trainer, it gets easier. I have one final demand that you must satisfy. Tell me. There's a certain influential figure in Inberg who persists in thrusting their pathetic little nose into my private matters. He imagines that he can cast me aside, yet he's mistaken. This farce has endured long enough. I require you to dispose of this vermin. This man, this wretch's name is Yohav. Yohav, you can't. Silence. No, your grace, you cannot. I have this unpleasant feeling that a certain advisor here is very eager to lose his tongue. I mean yours, in case that wasn't obvious. Make up your mind now. Oh, if we kill, Inberg is cooked. But if we lie, we're not gonna get Victoria, and we need Victoria. Because I invested on horses and could send them on missions of 3 days and finish them in 1. Oh, cooking missions. I see. I just started getting the horses and doing this, so I mean, we're just gonna kill him, bro. I don't give a darn. Then perhaps you shall finally be worthy to stand beside me. Don't dawdle. I'm sorry, Arlen. Your grace, whatever you decide, know that I will remain forever loyal to you. But you can't do this. We're not supposed to assist Yohav in the matter of the Inberg trial. This means we should sever an alliance with that county in the future. Not to mention the dire political consequences that would follow. And on a more personal note, he catches his breath. This man is a dear friend with whom I shared my early years. Please don't do this, I beg you. Darn it, bro. What do I do? Here we are at the decisive hearing, comrade. The hour of judgment has come. It was a little too formal, sorry. So is your decision that a witness will open the case with a statement to guide the ruling? We will watch the hearing from the background, and the sentence will be handed down at the end. There you go. That was the right tone, wasn't it? It wasn't bad. Splendid. Bring in the witness. Bonjour, Damien, official emissary of from the county of Gavalt. Alright, I'm here to talk about the murdered Count Edward, but apparently nobody ever calls him by his first name. He was a good man. I just signed my A off and found out the hard way. He was a good man, not like the other toffs. He really stood up for the common folk like no one else. I won Victoria here, but I'm not trying to be devious, you know? But if I have to be devious, I need Victoria. I'm sorry, it has to happen. When he was killed, it was incomprehensible. Why go after a man like that, gentle as a lamb? And when you learn the Epicrates, I mean, that one's easier to say, was suspected of having orchestrated the murder, what did you feel? Anger. Epicrates, that's a great name. And the Brimwood Revolt, let's be honest, sometimes give us something to dream about, us common folk. I can tell you, there's more than one head here in Gavalt. I wouldn't have minded seeing sent off their nobles' penitentiaries. So seeing a figure like that stoop to such depths by bumping off an innocent man, and a kind one at that, how can he be so certain of his guilt? Objection! That is not the subject of the current interrogation. Let the witness develop his thought. Overruled. The only word Arlen hears now. Oh, don't worry, I'm getting there, Your Grace. I saw the reactions in blah, blah, blah after the murder. All manipulated. All rallying against Countess Mathilda. No evidence. Riding the wave of the Brimwood revolts. Epicrates' name was on everyone's lips. Look, I won't lie to you. I know Epicrates' text well. I always believed in them, but here, his ideas were completely twisted. Before our Grace cuts us off again, I would like to point out that it's particularly disgraceful to see anyone's name turned into a reference after a barbaric murder. Well said, because even without hard evidence that they're the murderer, seeing the people's reaction, it's hard to believe he wouldn't have tried to pull the strings to spread his revolution elsewhere. I know our conditions, and of course, I could have supported him, yes, but murdering innocents crossed the line. Marion turns to exchange a few words with the assembly. A darning testimony, to say the least. Can you confirm whether in one way or another Epicrates' writings were used to prepare the uprising? No doubt about it. People were literally gathering for group readings when all this started. The discussions are lively. Well, I think we have enough information to reach our verdict. Don't hold back. Bolstered by this enriching testimony, the assembly will now convene before issuing its final decision. One by one, the members of the assembly withdraw to engage in careful deliberation. Deliberations have now concluded. I must admit that the assembly found your witness particularly difficult to listen to. We have been struggling with this issue for a long time, with no obvious solution in sight. You have offered us a perspective beyond our own borders, but a sharp, accusatory perspective that some find difficult to digest. Thus, we have decided by majority, albeit not unanimously, to declare Epicrates guilty. Reactions are pouring in from all sides to this announcement. Silent. The defendant will be transferred this evening to Brimwood penitentiaries, where he will begin serving his sentence. The Brimwood's assembly decision final cannot be challenged. She looks up at you. As for you, comrade, the Brimwood congregation is grateful for the seriousness which you have approached this matter. From now on, we will be allies. I'm glad we have an ally. As for a personal token of my gratitude, this weapon belonged to my late father. It was very useful during the revolt. Make good use of it. Goodbye. A conclusion that was among the possible scenarios, Sovereign. Hope you are satisfied with your choice. And so our journey along this path comes to an end. But we shall meet again on other paths, Sovereign. I didn't want to make them go to jail. Like, I thought maybe I'll be like, instead of jail, he can join my round table. But no. But no. Your Grace, an invasion, dozens, no hundreds. Of what? Hermit crabs. I gotta try. Hermit crabs. I used to have a pet hermit crab when I was a child. I had a bunch. I'm almost disappointed. Giant hermit crabs, please help. It was an option. Did I miss this? Or did I just choose the wrong person? A giant frick, blah blah blah. I mean, give me the people, I guess. I'm gonna need a lot of butter given the size of these things. And he has a curious special ability. Delicious fish of all kinds. Oysters bigger than my hand. Shellfish like you've never seen before. Fresh, come try it in Shellington. Just harvested from our water's richest seas. And no added salt. Our Grace cannot leave the tower, Sir Morris. What? No tasting, I protest. Right so. You can't exactly experience it yourself, but maybe you could still do something about the road between Shellington and Penn's Harbor. An absolute nightmare it is. Weapon plus this. I mean, I'll take the weapon. It's expensive. Always looking to please, aren't you? Here's a little something. I feel like I sold it because I wanted another night. I need another night. Desperately. Be Dullahan this thing. I know he likes that one. Because I'm very behind. Assassinate Yohav. I'm doing it. I don't care, bro. Who would do it? Honestly, Rufus will do anything I ask of him. So, Rufus, this is all you, little bro. I don't know if you need much luck, but I don't really have much. Big strength weapon. It's just +1 luck. I don't know if I have anything that gives luck. Luck 2? Well, I mean, better than nothing, I guess. I don't really feel like spending money either, so you're just gonna have to do it with that much. Uh, Peace tree. Need to feed them after you make the teams because it gives them a bonus. 50, I think. Oh. Between the elected representative browsing rights requires your intervention. I need... This is like a peace tree. I feel like this would be beneficial to me. Wait, but he's not that smart. I forget. I get a wit potion. It's fine. It's not much, but it saves in a pinch. Then perhaps I should be doing that. This is probably good enough. You're not very charismatic. Your sword doesn't give you charisma either. I need to give you a charisma weapon. That gives you 2. What is 2 wit? You don't need wit right now, do you? Oh, kind of. What happened to him? Did he evolve? This guy? Doulahan? Wait, so did your Gilberto live the whole time? My Gilberto died and a demon possessed him. His armor. So that's how we have Doulahan now. 0 damage risk. I think everyone should be good. If I had to guess. Oh, yeah. Gilberto was the first person to die for me. Oh, they hate that I sent them on that. Because I didn't know what was going on and then Gilberto perished. And I was a little sad because I like Gilberto. Alright. Is everybody coming back? No. But a lot of people. Please let success be happening. Thank goodness this is a dual mission because just Aaron, I was getting a little frightened. Searching for the family treasure. Good job, guys. The Griffin, having lacked affection since the Count's death, proved extremely cooperative. In exchange for peanuts, it guided our knight to the island where the treasure was said to be. We got the old Griffin. It gives luck. Mine died when I tried to save Ursula, but I went back in time and kicked the other guy out. Mine died. Your Gilberto? Or what? Gideon, I need you to do some great things because... Oh, gosh. That one was pretty close. Yeah, rip. Oh, I see. The investigation into the Dark District was very successful. Okay, good. Rufus, I'm sorry that you had to go do this. I kind of feel bad. I know Arlen's about to be distraught. Arlen's note. Frick. I'm sorry, Arlen. I feel bad for Arlen, but it has to be done, bro. Because if we're gonna go to war, which it's looking like we are. No, I'm failing it. Y'all, how are y'all gonna fail this? Oh, they hate that stuff. That's why. Okay, honestly, Aaron became a legend. Like, Aaron might be the best knight I have. Keep going with charisma on like literally everyone because I already know everybody needs this. We'll do strength for you though because I don't want to do charisma on every single person. I don't... But arrogant. Since when do you get the same what I do? But arrogant? Oh, are we talking about Aaron? Since when do you get the same what I do? Remember, it's only 15 levels. Oh, it caps? What, I just wanted to help you. You want to help me? Great, shut up. What the heck? Aaron. That was the first time Aaron's been devious for me. Usually Aaron's been chill. Okay, so Victoria's here. Max out one and balance the rest. Oh, I've already been balancing on everybody. So I need to choose people to have one good stat. So you took care of eliminating that ridiculous pest from Inberg. Yikes. Arlen, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. He seems to be holding back. Arlen, I'm sorry. Against all expectations, you managed to prove your worth to me. Therefore, I'm willing to entertain your round table. I can reduce every one of your obstacles to nothing but forgotten remnants. And erase from this world anyone who dares to stand against your reign. Understood? She's goaded. I'm sorry. May our path be paved with glory then. No. I've got job decision. Hello? Arlen will get over it. Morning, Herschel Kralgren, representative and member of the Brimwood General Assembly. Comrade. She looks you up and down slowly as if weighing something invisible. Lula of Mosgart. We're not really used to formal ceremonies, but neither are you. From what we hear, reassures us.
Grump, he's still a decision maker.
Doesn't seem like he does much deciding, does he? The worst ones are like that. I'm very good at making decisions. Yep, saw you in action during the trial. No offense to my comrade. Anyway,
you're on our side now, which means you're not gonna have to put the General Assembly like the rest of us.
I can't be doing voices, but I just really want to do a voice for this guy. So here's our dilemma. We want to create an inter-county anthem to harmonize the labor factions of Britannia. Got a stance on that? What if we write a song about love and friendship? There's a misunderstanding about the vision for the project here. Yeah, so Ursula told you nothing about Brimwood. No! I just wanted to get my nobles up because I need it. Rorik. Where's your brother? I don't know. Perhaps he's busy batting his eyelashes at one of your servants.
Well done, well done, well done, my dear.
What about that voice? Karl Marx. No.
You were quite taken back to learn that you finally managed to locate the treasure island where even we're failed.
Is that a good voice for him?
Now, don't want to remark how all you had to do was politely ask our old father's griffin for it. Are we in the loony bin?
Politeness with such delightful notion on one, my dear brother, alas, will never have conceived of by himself.
Okay, I'm done now. Use the body. I'll do one sentence in their voice. Use the body of dim-witted brother as bait of the next quest. I implore you. Why would we need bait? Well, you don't know anything about the northern islands of basalt. His long nose looks down at you full of mockery. How can I put this, your grace? I mean, they do represent communism. I need my nobles up. The island is full of volcanoes, all of them still active. Needless to say, access to it is rather difficult. Note that it is also guarded by a kraken. And cherry on top, pirates have apparently taken up residence there as well. Bro, what is this? The Cornelian Dilemma. Would you prefer to hurl my brother into the erupting crater, throw him to the kraken's jaws, or deliver his slim body to the island's pirates? Chill, that was already calling me. Let's go to the volcano. No, actually, you should go to the pirates. Splendid. And aside from that, what do you intend to do about this tiny, insignificant detail known as the treasure? We'll storm in to take back the treasure. Frick it, let's go. We can do that. Wonderful, you have my complete trust. It's the BASTRIZED version, but it's funny. Sometimes you gotta be a little devious. You don't have mine. That said, I hope you return victorious. Devious. He's devious. Oh my gosh, that was really loud for some reason. I like the vibe of this character though. This might be the best vibe. Distinguished greetings, venerable sovereign. I'm Medea of the Twin Towers of the Lunar Oracle of Avalon, Countess of Lands of Moonvale. But I suppose you know me better by my little title of High Archmage. No. Oh, well then I suppose there's no harm in being an illustrious ignoramus entrusted with an entire kingdom. I am venerable sovereign, the greatest mage to dwell upon these lands. I mastered both alchemy and spellcraft with equal perfection, a rare feat. Naturally, this has earned me the honorable title not merely of Archmage, but of High Archmage, the highest distinction bestowed by the Council of High Mages of Moonvale. I forgot to do my one voice.
As proof, behold this spectral aberration that rises before your astonished eyes.
And that's the one line. State-of-the-art hologramic phantom, unmatched anywhere in our realm. It transmits my image to you live. You're very talented. I'm aware of that. If you're interested, judging by your presentation, it should be quite easy to craft a hologramic phantom for you as well. What brings you here? Well, we find ourselves in need of your assistance. We originally intended to solicit the help of the mages of Anglor, whose magical prowess is legendary. Unfortunately, they now balk at the idea of dealing with anyone they deem a bit too close to your charming little kingdom. Even though geographically speaking, we're technically closer to theirs than yours, but anyway. Really? Really? Quite tragic, isn't it? So here we are, reduced to seeking help from a county far less gifted in the arcane arts. Though still sufficient, I'm sure, to handle this tiny little problem of ours. It merely concerns a dragon, but a small one, truly. Its size is downright comical, believe me. Need help? What's wrong with the dragon? Well, for some mysterious reason, it has been attacking our villagers for many moons now. We haven't the slightest clue, none at all, as to why it behaves this way, but is the only cause of this chaos. Need help knocking him? Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I mean, that would be rather cruel. Just drive it away. For example, scare it off or put it to sleep or somewhere else. So it wakes somewhere else, preferably far beyond our lands. I guess we can handle it. Great, so you help us then? Yeah. Yeah, magnificent. Thank you, your venerable neighbor. It's unusual for a dragon to attack without reason, Countess of Moonvale. Might I ask if you have any information that could be useful?
Oh my! I'm losing this terrible connection.
This is a cut. The state-of-the-art hologramic phantom vanishes with a shrill crackle. God dang my ears. It's awesome, but the crackle is loud. What does this thing want? Ah, your grace. So you wait. I haven't done the a voice for this one.
You recruited this, Victoria.
And there it is. Are you afraid of her? Me afraid of this human? No, just keep it out of my hair, please. Don't worry, I'll protect you from her. Please. She went through a tunnel right at that moment. True. At the, like, kind of suspiciously went through a tunnel right there. Weird. Your Grace, do you not find the requests made by my colleagues from Moonvale strange? That's what I'm saying. Why'd she stutter at the very end? The lands of Moonvale are inhabited mainly by peaceful dragons. They hardly ever attack without reason. I don't yet know what lies behind that, but you might want to be aware of our Archmages, Your Grace. Perhaps they have only revealed what suits them. After all, the Moonvalians are famed for such exaggerated pride that they sometimes hide the truth rather than admit embarrassment. Is that true for you too? Maybe I want to see you embarrassed? What? No, thank you for the warnings, bro. Freaky. Come on, they're freaky. Alright. We need to befriend these people. Now, if we just scare it... They didn't say to hurt the dragon, they just said scare it away. So that's probably... Ew. We got Victoria here who is gonna go to work for us. Which is exciting. Excuse me. I need to repair literally everyone's armor. So, high agility. We can literally send you on any mission ever. And you will be doing great things. You can go here as well. That makes sense. Someone else who's very strong and witty and magical. I guess Ursula. Or even you. Who has more strength? Ursula does. We have, see, look, everybody's kind of good at everything. Except you, you're just magical. You're just magical. Is the play here Rufus? Or is it you? It might be you, but you also, you have this sword that's giving you 2 strength. So actually, it's probably you. Yeah, now you got 10. That's pretty good. So you can go on this mission. Let's make sure you guys have trusty steeds. Wait, does she have her own weapon? Ooh. And you have the bow with advantage against dragons. Oh. That is true. Let's make sure we do stuff like this. Strength minus... Oh, this gives strength. We could use this for somebody else. All we want to do is make this quicker so they can come back faster. So maybe we should give the bow to you. I feel like you should have the bow. Boom. And give you a little trusty steed, which gives you strength. And that brings it down to a 2. If we can give you a good little horse. There you go. Now this quest won't last too long. You think we could do this one too, maybe? Nobody's super agile. You could do this. To be honest, I think you can... No. Rufus can do it. 777 or 866. 777, I think, is better. And we can just give them stuff. Now, what sword do you have on? Strength 1 and wit. So I feel like you should keep that. Your agility is a bit low, but we can just get something. Let's just get an agility potion. Any agility too, but this is -1 wit. Any just agility without having to lose wit? Hero, nice, you got Victoria. I do have Victoria. Did you lie to her? Okay. So I did one time. And I'm scared that she's gonna run away. But it was just one lie. It was just one little lie. I did all the other ones. Agility 2. I think you could benefit from this. Okay. It's 1 or 2 with the debuff. Did you still kill the king? I killed the king. I was like, I'm sorry, Arlen, but the king has got to go because I don't want to lose this. It's 1 or 2 with the debuff. Oh my goodness. Where's the agility weapon? Aaron has the agility weapon, but Aaron isn't on this mission. So let me get that. And should we go? We need more agility. Agility 10. And then last is Rufus, who needs to be more agile as well. Agility +2. That's good. That's good. And maybe a little drink. I don't want to lose the strength. This is agility with minus charisma. Have you met the last 2 counties yet? Maybe? To be honest, I don't really know. This old griffin is just straight luck. Oh, but cycle duration -2. Maybe I met him. We should buy some horses. Agility 2 horse. 250? I'm gonna go broke for this horse. Can I do it? Can I go broke for the horse or not? It does do cycle duration -2. That's goated. I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. Not yet. I think last county he met was the mage one. Yeah, I met the mage county. Okay, so they're gonna be back like soon as flip. Did you ask them you wanted to buy a griffin? If not, you might never meet a knight again. Salt Brothers. Did you ask them you wanted to buy a griffin? I don't know if I did. I don't think so, actually. Alright, we got 2 quests. And charisma and wit, which you devoured that. You, on the other hand, you are not witty. You are not witty. I think not yet. Oh, that's a charisma. You can't cook that one up. We gotta unassign y'all. Y'all gotta go on something else. For real. Low wit. But it's a 3-person. High agility. That ain't happening. All these quests are a little too much for a guy like me. Okay. No, but you're not witty. Do you request for a dragon killer specialist? Yo, I don't have good memory. I literally just did it and I don't even know. Or is this, are you responding to them asking them? Because if you're asking me, I have no idea. But if you're asking them, then, you know, they got that. Dude, you got no wit. How are you dumb? How are you dumb? +2 wit. 4 just ain't enough, though. Any witty horses? You're a witty horse. It's just that they will be back later now. That's a little fine, though. That's probably fine. And then I got 55. Just a little cheap wit potion, maybe. A little cheap one. 7 is like pretty mid. 7's pretty mid. And then now we feed. I'm gonna feed you. You don't like fish, but that'd be really silly if I fed them fish. I don't remember what they like. Maybe this? Nope. Plus minus. Plus minus? Look at everyone traveling out. What are they all going to the same place? No. How many people are coming back? None. What the heck? I'm broke. I'm broke. Should I not be spending so much money? Does this 5,000 money that I need really matter? I urge you to reconsider this idea. These are not your lands, as you call them, and not yours either from what you tell me. Ah, your grace, I was just describing my planned retreat to be built upon the unclaimed lands of Cutnar to our friend here. She's gotten a bit carried away. Did you give them horses? I thought I gave some of them, but I guess I split them up too much. So I guess not all of them are coming back. Our land is not yours. You wouldn't steal your neighbor's stallion, would you? Nobility would be a major economical change for your county. You would be rich. Look, bro, we need the people. I know I'm giving the nobility some love, even though you know I hate the nobles. This is awful. So, do you have a muscular or witty knight at the round table of yours, illustrious sovereign? You see, the mayor of our little town has recently built a private pond beyond his horse. Nice and shiny, all in marble. Not very deep, but enough for a cow to slip in and not be able to get out, you see. Ask the mayor to take responsibility. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna tell Brimwood about this. The beast would be free, but I can't help but wonder how the mayor found the funds for all that marble. Look. Oh. These requests. Smells like old pickles. Well, sandwich o'clock. Look, I'm not a noble. I'm for the people. Wait, do I have anybody here? No. Can I get the one lady back? I sent her away. The maid. Because I was like, okay, I want to make room for other people. Because I didn't know if they approach. If I could get rid of her and then get all them back. But now she's gone. And like, I know before this is when she pulled up and was like, I'm here. But now she's not here. And I want her here. So what do I do? Is it impossible? I wanted that one, but I just messed up. I just messed up. I don't even think I can send this meal out. Who am I sending it to? Gosh darn. People got to be coming back today, though. Just you two? What? Okay, so the other ones are coming back tomorrow. Okay, y'all are doing great things. Hire Blondie again? Yeah, you're right. Oh, that was almost amazing success. The highest tier of success ever. Almost. Murmuring cheese. Okay, let's make Gideon our charismatic person. And you are obviously our magic person. Now, if I hired Gwendon... See, why doesn't it work when I click it? Do I have to do it at a certain time? Do I have to do it after this phase? I keep, like, messing up. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it here. Your Grace, we have a little problem that is going around in circles. No big problem. No, big problem, that's what I mean. Go ahead. Yep, so the Bards of Clovemont have been having the nerve to make fun of our local hurdy-gurdy band, the Green Mild Goat Milks. But it's true, the Bridges boys are better. If this continues, Your Grace, the next step will be a duel between your hurdy-gurdy bands in the public square. Okay. Nobles up. What? No more? Music? But we just wanted... Well, I understand, Your Grace. See, look, this is evil. This is evil. Trying to get nobility up, it just sucks. I'm like, no music. Like, come on. We spotted a strange stuff slipping aboard the cargoes from South Bay. Some white powder. Looks just like sea salt. At first seemed harmless, but more and more of our lads be taking it. Won't lie to ya, it ain't bad for trade. Our sailors are near happy to work. But then it turns foul. Some forget who they are. Others go jumping overboard in the middle of their shift. I don't want to lose nothing. Wow, Mayor of Footloose. You know, I've actually never seen Footloose. But I like the song. A Footloose. And I only know it because of regular show. Because it's in an episode and Pops is really getting down and dirty to Footloose. The Mossgart Forest has seen more torrential rain lately. I know the word, don't I say it. Y'all, I've seen this word and I've heard it. Result, it's getting wetter than usual in the deep brush, which is saying something. We've started seeing a weird fungus grow in droves here. Something totally off the map. Before you ask, of course, some folks decided to have a taste, and those same guys are now claiming everyone should be munching on these shrooms. They're bending the assembly's ear. Can't explain it, gotta try it, according to them. All mushrooms are prohibited, just in case. For the nobles. That's a bit extreme, though mushrooms are very good. Sauteed in butter, for example. I'm sorry, Angelica. It shows its age. The movie. You know what else does? The original freaking Spider-Man movies. You see the title, bro. The original Spider-Man movies are actually... They're bad. I'm not even trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to be a hater, but they're low-key bad. Do I have any noble quests? Where's my noble? You are really attacking Brimwood. What do you mean? Your magic is crazy. You can do this. All your stuff is probably fine too. They don't even really need nothing. Am I doing mischievous things? Because I'm not meaning to. This is fine. Y'all just have a good time. I'm just doing stuff. Or is it because I keep doing that to Brimwood? Every time Brimwood pulls up, I'm like, nah, for the nobles. And they're always like, what the heck? Okay, this is big. I think a lot of people are going to be back today. Don't quote me on it. Because I don't know. Okay, they're coming back. No, because I gave both of them a horse. And I thought the cycle went down to 1. Okay. Come on. Great things. Your magic cooked me. Your magic just cooked me. But everything else was really good. Oh my gosh, they're barely giving me anything. Oh no, it's fine. There's no way we drop all the way down. Next, you're gonna build a data center in their town. If that's what the nobles want. The nobles would want that. That's not who I'm trying to be. This isn't me. This isn't me. I would never be doing this. I just gotta get it up because I'm not trying to die or something. Your knights found the rightful heir's name, Rorik, written on the cave walls, along with tunnels linking it to the other islands. A path that could have saved them much trouble. And we got the Kraken's Bane. And the Kraken's Bane is pretty freaking good. You can be our agile guy. And you can be our witty person. We're gonna start doing it like that now. Everyone's gonna have their thing, and then everyone else is just gonna be okay at everything. Put a data center right in the middle of the town, right by all their... How do I have so much money? Where did all this money come from? Rolling in the dough. Put a data center right by where the cows are. Is that the place with the cows? Academia. I've already done this apparently. Give me more money, give me them. Remember to count their levels, they max out at 15. Have you visited our night market? Alrighty, I still cannot move from this tower. Still? You must see our beautiful fish on sale. We sell all sorts of things there, a bit too much sometimes. These days you can never find poison powder there sometimes. No, you can even find it there. Remember to count their levels? Look, man, I ain't got a big brain. I'm just like, now I'm just gonna be like, you're good at this, I'm gonna upgrade it. Unless it's like they cap at level 15. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying, and I don't think that's gonna be good for me. But not great for business. The product's been pulled from the shelves, but we'd like to know where it comes from, so it doesn't happen again, you see. This one's easy. Oh, yes, I'll take it. Your Grace, finally tell us who is the heir. What was the name on the walls of the cave? It's mine, isn't it? Alas, I'm not dressed appropriately. Your Grace, are you aware that if my brother is indeed the rightful heir, the Basalt Islands are destined to disappear? Are you kidding? If that idiot's the heir, you can just be sure that our islands will be nothing more than dead rocks, devoid of economic value or diplomatic influence. Does he want you to spread leprosy in the market? Maybe. Please, you're nothing but an opportunist, willing to sacrifice the county for your own miserable ambitions. Leprosy. Oh, you're talking about good old Hansen's disease. Ah, yes. Classic Hansen's disease. The two brothers watch you, hanging on your every word, just as you do on their long, finely chiseled noses. Godfrig, if Sovereign has leprosy, it's why he can't leave. The castle keeps him... I have leprosy. I'm gulping at that one. I gotta be honest, it was Rorik. But let's try to be nice. Rorik, why do you find Godfrey's will to open the county so threatening? I can see that some alliances are useful, otherwise I wouldn't be saying before you, Your Grace. But my brother dreams of a reckless openness, a naive trust ready to offer our lands to the first charming smile that comes along. Need I remind you of the Empire of Anglor, which allied with its neighbors only to enslave them, or how Brimwood nearly perished for having trusted those dynasts? The Angler Empire, which is at the kingdom's doorstep right now. I believe our people desire independence above all else, Your Grace, and independence demands vigilance. The people you describe are nothing but a rabid of cowards, weak, terrified, and unwilling to face what they fear, and yet conveniently admit the calamities you face yourself when you venture beyond our borders. Okay, well, why do you think these things? These ideas are from another time. The economic future lies in openness and alliances, which you are already pursuing, aren't you, by playing the helpful neighbor? Our dynasty has practiced isolationism until now, and it has never made us stronger or more credible politically. The people of the Isles of Basalt wish to open up to the world, Your Grace. They call for open borders, the right to fall in love with strangers, free trade for all, the joy of laughing on a terrace in freedom. They are but fools who have never left our shores. They dream of what they do not know and ignore the consequences. Ignoring the consequences, are you not yourself a fool who has never left our shore? The rightful heir is Rorik. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That would have been a random sickness to throw out there without context. You know, it is what it is. Leprosy, because you're the leperer. We ain't lying. Godfrey, I'm sorry, bro. I freak with your vibe. But it's Rorik. By all gods, I refuse to believe it. How could that boar have been the favorite? What proof do you have? The so-called inscription on the walls of the cave that no one outside the sovereign sign has seen. Who's your knight with a better relationship? Like, if you're talking about my knights with the best relationship, it's probably... I don't even know. I have no idea. Oh, please, are you finally going to shut up, buffoon? I've awaited this for moons, longer even than the deliberations. My farewells. Splendid. Now, before I think you more properly, what has become of the treasure, your grace? Here it is, it's yours. Unfortunately, the treasure was stolen before we arrived. Yeah, these brothers, you can recruit their younger brother. I'm not trying to give up all this cold hard cash. But if I give... Okay, so we need allied counties. So, I'm just saying this, don't spoil me. If I give him the money, we become allied. If I lie, well, the pirates took it. I'm keeping it. Reach the 3rd level of a sovereign archetype. A chosen path. I'm audacious. There's a mistake, your grace. Allow me to remind you that I'm not my backward brother. He spits on the ground, his large nose twisted with hatred. Since your first decision, at a time when we should be sealing our alliance, just lie to my face, and may the demons carry you off. Keep the treasure if that is your wish. The Isles of Basalt will never be your allies either now or never. It fell on a hole. It fell on a hole. Farewell, unworthy ruler. Well, I guess that is a legitimate reaction. Well, we got that money, though. That's where all the money came from. Our local scholars are getting on our nerves a bit. Back in my day, they worked themselves... Oh, wait. One voice per character.
Back in my day, they worked themselves tirelessly, and they never complained about an artifact exploded in their hands.
When?
It fell on a hole. It didn't fall in it. It fell on it, and it stayed there, and I took it.
Maybe the mages will be cool. Yeah, maybe we gotta befriend the mages. Perhaps because they had all died by the age of 30. Oh, those halcyon days. Let me hype them up.
I couldn't agree more. Ha! Anyway, now they're on strike. Apparently they want more staff, more humane working hours. All that nonsense, you see. But heck has no schedule, kiddo.
Take care of the people you work with. Look, have them do a little training in the dungeon to stretch their legs.
Just like the summer when I was 20. So many memories.
Alright, we're only 3 away from the stuff. We're about to have all the things we need. We need an allied county, and then we're going to be chilling. I actually have a lot of faith here.
Oh, I'm burping.
Again, let's check if we have any noble quest. A noble quest. Who's the most agile of them all? You. Let's repair y'all's armor, bro. And let's see. Check if you can get the knight now. Oh, I'm glad you reminded me, or else I definitely would not have remembered such a thing. Gwendon does not want to come back. Gwendon is gone for good because he does not want to make another appearance at my round table. He likes square tables a little bit more, apparently, but it's fine. If that's who he is, that's who he is. Any more noble quest? Ooh, we can get a mount for this one. I'm here for a little mount. Like, we can throw whoever we want on this. And then we'll just throw you here. Weird. It might be glitching or something. I don't know. Everyone's going out on their own one-time quest. You have a mount, don't you? So, like, yeah. No, you don't. All my mounts are low-key gone. What do you need? I don't want to do this. I don't need to buy a mount, do I? Goodbye. Let me buy a cheap mount. Just to... What's the cheapest mount I can buy that has psycho reduction? It's this guy for 60. I'll just equip it even though he needs agility, but it's fine. I know, it's fine. Alright. Let's feed him. Rufus. That's a -2 on the duration. Wait, the one I just bought? Goated. Oh, you can see what they like. Am I blind? Have I not been noticing this whole time? The thumbs up? Wait, I'm dumb. No, the griffin. Oh, yeah, the griffin. Everyone, return. Ooh, was that aura? Because they all returned when I said that. Alright, let's see some good quests. Unexpected outcome. It's because I had the bow, isn't it? Everybody's taking 1 singular damage. Your knight successfully repelled the dragon, and thanks to a high magic affinity, felt that the creature was highly distressed. This is common due to the loss of an egg. They stole an egg. Yo, thievery. Thievery has taken place of the dragon egg. I can't speak. You know, a lot of our stuff has been, I'm not gonna say it, great successes as of late. Ba-da-bonk. Ba-da-bonk. Good job, you guys. You guys did great things. I know you're gonna give me a great success. Hold on. Not a major. Good job. Good job. Ooh, murmuring cheese yet again. Look. They're all just doing great things out here today. Oh, max level night. Is she maxed? Oh, we got a free horse. Should have been doing that earlier, probably. Oh, critical success. I don't know what the benefits of a critical success are. Okay. You, my friend, are level 12. Ticka-dun, ticka-dun. Hey, I really enjoy your stream. Is that real? Love your streaming. No, that ain't real. There's no way. Add me on Discord. Okay. This is AI, bro. No damage to armor and the result. No damage is epic. Give them... This is the luck. Milketh mouse with the swift ban. No, the ban caused everything to freeze. Okay, there we go. I swear, did I freeze for a second or am I crazy? I was just sitting here like... But I don't know if that was me being froze or me being like, oh, I froze. Strength. You're the agility man. She's the wit lady. You can be the magic man. Magic man. Classic. Oh, what does Victoria want? Please don't. Oh no, she's just reading. She's just reading, y'all. Everybody calm down. She's not leaving. Upon drawing near her, vexation becomes apparent. Her eyes narrowed with evident disdain. What do you mean? You have no business here. I'm looking for a single book, just one. That is not a rag of nonsense in this cursed library of yours. You need a far richer collection of knowledge if you wish to call yourself a sovereign worthy of the name. To be greatness is to be steeped in history, my little bird. Aaron still has 4 levels to gain. Shout out Aaron. He's my goat. I'm the bot destroyer. You are. You're the bot eliminator. Yet not a single volume here offers a worthy account of Sovereign Herod's reign. Is this not rather peculiar? Your library is overflowing with absurdities and ridiculous nursery rhymes for simple-minded children regarding the other idiots who have succeeded one another on this throne. I don't know much about Herod. Who are they? That's unacceptable. I'll mention this, Sir Arlen. You must dismiss the incompetent fool who assembled such a pathetic collection. What a tragedy to witness a royal library so lamentably biased. What could your wretched little knights possibly glean here, I wonder? Nevertheless, your reaction proves commendable. A sovereign worthy of the name must be steeped in legacy of his predecessors. This is around the time she found out from me, but I had a weak relationship with her anyway, so don't know if that affected it. Oh. Maybe it could. It could. I already am. I have no need for your petty prerogatives. You're right. She probably would eat. She eats up being a little feisty in retaliation. See? She likes that chart. She's weird. Ha. Ha 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 ha. This is exactly what I expect from you, my little fledgling. She pauses for a few minutes, sizing you up with her eyes. But do you understand, little bird? Being a ruler worthy of the name also implies not lying with impunity to your most dangerous warrior. That's pure recklessness. My powers of clairvoyance are legendary. Nothing escapes my sight, you know this full well, do you not? Her voice becomes hypnotic to your ears. Oh, frick. She knows. She knows. Should I just lie? Should I lie? Shoot. Not yet. Is this not it? Should I forgive her or lie? I'm gonna lie. Shoot, should I lie? Y'all, I'm conflicted right now. I'm literally conflicted. Because I feel like she would prefer if I carried on the lie. Ooh, I did tell her the truth here. And it happened after. I feel like I'm gonna lie because she probably would eat that up. ... Forget what I said. You're a terrible liar and astoundingly, utterly stupid. No, it seems that even lying was bad too. She disliked that. Frick, bruh. She better not leave me. I only lied once. Don't do this. Oh, I lied, Lamau. Oops. Oma. What the H? Your Grace, a marriage had been arranged between the Duke of Clermont and the Villador heiress, but alas, the silly girl fell for a low-class common cold. She'll just have to pretend with her husband and keep her lover on the side. Lord, have you lost your mind? No, Oma, you sold me. Good day, Your Grace. We have a strange bird here that came from your lands some time ago. A young scholar, I suppose? She's very welcome here, of course, but the problem is her new research target, the snow manticore. When she did that memory come back. Boy, you just set me up for failure. Don't lie to me. You wanted to see me fail. Like a manticore with the body of a snow leopard, so it's rather dangerous. Just do this one. I didn't get the impression that that's what she wanted, but sorry. Oh, Jesus, the loud lady. Greetings, distinguished, oh, illustrious sovereign. Or rather, should I say, oh, illustrious competitive dragon repeller. Original title, recognized by no academy. You did indeed prove surprisingly effective at scaring off the beast, but alas, probably not wicked enough. 2 nights later, it had already returned furious, even more grumpy than usual. It devoured the Avalon Bell Tower, more like a mere snack in retaliation. Might be wise to do a little more, don't you think? It was you who said it would be cruel. The dragon was... I understand the dragon was probably actually searching for its stolen egg. What? How? Oh, heavens. But who could possibly have stolen this dragon's egg? I'm not informed any more than you are. Ah, well, keep it up, oh illustrious ruler. This is absolutely not crucial information for carrying out the next step. The cold, meticulous, and perfectly justified assassination of the dragon. We'll handle our own way. Let's steal the egg from them and return it to the dragon.
Oh, we get a dragon mount.
We get a dragon mount. Give a frick about making friends, bro. Oh, well, I hope your approach implies nothing untoward. I'm joking, of course. Good luck. We're stealing it. She's leaving! She's leaving me! She's leaving me. She's leaving me. You really did try to take me for a fool. Poor they low bird, so blissfully unaware. The air seems to taunt around you. I still had a few doubts. Now it's perfectly clear that wretched mercenary whose fate I placed in your hands. You did not execute him. Ha 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 ha. You could have accomplished great things at my side. But you choose to make yourself pathetically insignificant. Shut up, you're my knight in my service now. No. Unfortunately for you, this place doesn't allow for the correction I would have so dearly loved to give you. But fortunately, I was able to find my comfort elsewhere. Hello, Your Grace. Oh, hold on. Rufus is pulling up. Rufus! With stiff mechanical steps, your knight comes to stand at Victoria's side. What? This knight now belongs to me. She's gonna steal Rufus? No, I thought Rufus was pulling up to be like, I got your back, I got your back. No, she's stealing Rufus. I love Lady Victoria, Your Grace. In his eyes, something has undeniably shifted. You'll never again have the chance to see this lovely face. We're going to have so much fun together. I leave you to your little... Bro. Our knight was clearly not in his right mind, Your Grace. We cannot possibly allow that demon to take one of our own with her. We must act. Let's rescue him quickly, finding him somewhere. Challenge her to a duel. She stole Ursula from me and she was dating the sovereign. I can't believe she just did this, bro. Not my best knight, Rufus. We know where Victoria's hiding, so let's attack her there. But this requires some insane knights. We would have to have a knight with maximum strength and agility. None of our dudes are even like that. Nah, because we gotta... Do we have to go back all the way? Or could we go back and tell the truth? If we tell the truth to her... What was it, like 2 days ago? Yesterday? Maybe she won't be mad? Not max high. Should we go back? Let's go back once. No, if we go all the way back, that's so sad. How far back were we talking to her? Were we talking to her on day 38 or was it day 37? It had to be this day because this day was Rorik. So let's go back. I think it's just one day. Same day. Let's just go ahead and do all this again. We'll just skip. And I'm going to say everything I said before. I'm not too worried about trying to be different. And I'm keeping my money. It was the same day before court. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because if we do this, the thing is, if we have to go back all the way, oh my gosh. Because, like, the first thing with her was forever ago. And I don't even remember what all quest I should do here. If anything, I don't really want to go back too far because I don't want to be like make mistakes. This might be strange. I don't know. I don't want to make mistakes and just erase them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I want to live with my mistakes. So if anything, because I think it's more fun that way. If anything, if I mess up, whatever. I already went back once. If I mess up again, I'm going to try to kill Victoria. I don't give a darn if people die in the process. Because if they die, we'll come back. But this is what I want to do. If it doesn't work, telling the truth, I'm killing her ass, bruh. I'm killing her ass. I don't give a dang. But hopefully, if I'm like, okay, listen, I lied to you, it is what it is. Maybe she'll be like, okay, I understand. Because maybe it's just too cooked. You know what I mean? Maybe there's nothing I can do. And she's just not having none of it. And I understand that as well. Tomorrow I'm going to eat some good food in the morning. I just felt like I had to throw that out there. I'm kind of hungry right now. Critical success. This one wasn't a critical success last time, was it? But they cooked this time. I don't know why. And they got me a tea. So let's get your strength up, bro. I don't care. Because you're probably the one that we're going to have to send out there. To be quite frank with you. You're the agility guy. You're the lucky guy. You're the witful lady. And you are just somebody who's really good at everything. Okay, wait, she's not even here. Here she is. Okay, let's see if we can cook. Okay. Please. Know that I hold a grudge for a lifetime. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. We're gonna have to kill her. She was my agility girly before she went to rule herself. Oh, Jesus, I forgot how loud this lady is. The agility girly. She's just all around. Wait, is this different? There could be more in crabs and grass. Apparently because of ship trade. Crabs from the size. They hail straight from South Bay, no doubt. And they're giant. Oh, it's the crabs again, but it's different guys. Sea monsters straight from the depths of heck. But somehow they still squeeze into ship barrels to make the crossing go figure. I asked if you lied. I did. I mean, I did lie the first time, but I was like, it's probably okay. It's not okay. At the Wednesday market, some fella's been selling vegetables with human faces. Said it ain't his fault. But I swear, one pepper had the spitting image of my Aunt Merelda. It's witchcraft, plain and simple. You gotta do something. Nah. We ain't doing nothing. Good morning, Your Grace. We got some strange things at strange pirates at the dock. They arrived at the docks, went to the first bar, tasted our crepes with a bowl of cider, and since they liked it, they decided to steal our recipe. Crepe pirates. But they don't seem nasty. Invite them to your crepe parties. Yeah. Oh, we could invite other people from around here too. Friends from Shellington. And you're just gonna leave me. Forgive me. No, no, no. I don't give a darn. Rufus is my goat. I'm slaying her eye. She's going down. She's gonna be 6 feet under by the time I'm done with her. And I'm gonna take her weapon. And I'm going to eat it. So my question is, right here for these dual missions, do they have to add up together to be high, or do they both need to be high? Because if that's the case, like, bro, everything I have, everyone's built kind of evenly. Like, I could just do this. But if it's like they both have to be high, I think we hit this one. And we send Doulahan. She's the best knight, but is she worth it? She's the best knight, but she's evil, and I had to commit crimes to get her. We're gonna try to slay this freaking lady. You can do it, Your Grace. I stand beside you. I committed crimes for her, and one little bit of a lie is gonna make her run away? No, she's getting slain. This one is for one character? Yeah. Yeah, we're going one character. And Doulahan has this in the bag. Look at Doulahan. He was made for this. He was made for this. Please, Doulahan. If we could get a strength weapon that also has agility. This is +1 to everything. That's what he has on. Strength and agility right here. Boom. Doulahan, I think, low-key solos Victoria. I think he solos, yo. I'm not even joking. Is there a strength plus agility potion? That'd be kind of OP. Or just one on each would be cool. Okay, no. Which is the lower stat? We'll give him a little bit of a strength potion. Did I have anything that would help? No, that's it. We can't see his stats on agility. Oh, his agility is 11. But we're about to make it a 12 with this horse. He's 12 on strength, 12 on agility, 9 magic. Low-key, I think he can beat her. I think he can do it. I'm not gonna lie. This is a big quest for Doulahan here. And if he comes back successful, he might be the GOAT. Is there a higher agility horse? Give Doulahan this horse 13 agility. He's goated. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Because we need Rufus back. Plus, if we get her weapon, that's chill. This is our witty character. Charisma a little low. We're going to have to give her a charisma weapon. Hopefully the high magic saves. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully so. Even her wit isn't that high. I think we give her the bow. And maybe a wit thingy. Her agility will cook. Her agility will cook. I want her back soon, but I don't want her to, like, struggle hardcore, so I'm just going to give her this horse. Wit 12, agility 9, charisma 6. Her charisma is a little low, too. Is this the lady that we should send out here? If anything, we should give this. It gives... Oh, it doesn't give wit. There's a +2 charisma weapon with no downsides. I think I have it. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. But that minuses her strength, but that doesn't matter. 11 wit, though. Well, I could give her... Or does she already have that? She already has that. Her wit's just kind of low. Don't I have a smart horse? Yeah. We'll just give her the smart horse. 13 wit, 7 agility, 8 charisma. Yeah, she's good to go. She's good to go. Now, we could just send people out for some random things, bro. Some cheese. The Mad Rabbit, she has animal abilities. I don't even need to give her anything else. Like, she's got that in the bag. I'm not worried about it. She's an animal lover, and I think you're slaying the animal, but I don't know. Maybe she won't slay it and just do something else. This gives us a mount, which I would greatly appreciate. I'm gonna send... Does it even matter? Like, all these guys are better than low. 8, 5, 7, 6, 5, 9. I'm gonna send you. So we gotta make sure we feed Doulahan as well today. And then your charisma's whatever. Your charisma's good. Y'all solo this mission. Y'all don't even need nothing. Let's make sure I repair everybody too. And I'm not trying to have any mishaps take place so late into the game. Maybe I give you some charisma item though. 'Cause everything else is like fine. +2 charisma. No, but that minuses other things. Oh, whatever she has on gives her wit. What do you have on? Oh, these daggers. There's an early mission with a wolf where if you send her, you get a wolf as a knight. I got on the demo, but not on my run. Oh, that's interesting. I wish I would have done that. I wonder if it's Rufus. You know? Maybe that's why I have Rufus. Because Rufus was the wolf. You're chilling. This character's kind of whatever. I actually don't think she's that cool. I still think they get the job done, right? Probably. I think we're good, but first let's feed. I'm really worried about Doulahan here. Sorry, that's not feeding. Doulahan. Please, Doulahan. This is the only thing that I care about is if he does good. Not the werewolf missions on Act 1. Oh, so it's just a different wolf. Okay, everybody stop disliking everything. Okay. Come on. There he goes. The demo ended on the Dragon Knight? I never played the demo. Oh, but I know who you're talking about. Doulahan. Please. Doulahan, please. He's coming back. We're gonna see. I'm kind of nervous. Doulahan. Bang. Bang. Doulahan destroyed her. Doulahan beat her senseless. The knight you sent out to suicide mission against Victoria somehow came back victorious, thanks to some surprisingly clever and utterly confusing footwork. Let's freaking go. Demon Heart. Oh my gosh. A cursed demon heart, but it's said to grant boundless magical knowledge and unshakable composure. We got her sword. What if Doulahan possessed her armor? That would have been a good little thing. I've been playing the Steam Next Fest demos. It's a nice week of streams. It's a nice week of streams. You get to see indies that will be banging later on. Play this in... I know the other game you're talking about. I can't think of what it's called without the abbreviation, but I know it. The Ebb game. I played a lot of the demos, but not games like this, because normally I don't typically play games like this, but this game is pretty good. Esoteric Ebb, yeah. Your Grace, his eyes barely glance at you. Tell me, has the realization of your unspoken desires ever left a bitter taste? Wait, did Rufus not come back? I recently lost an old acquaintance, a person who'd become a shadow of their former self, whose whose death I sometimes secretly hope for, I must admit. It's strange, isn't it? On the threshold of what I believe would be the most delicate of liberations, only a vast, unfathomable abyss ultimately consumes me. We probably couldn't have changed things while they're alive. That's just how it is. I know this emptiness, irresolution holds it up forever. You just have to give it time. You just have to give it time. A beautiful little fable, I would like to believe, but things will remain this way, frozen for all eternity. He walks away quietly. Next one is in October.
I didn't even get Rufus back.
Rufus is gone. I'm down to 6 nights, bro. I got no nights. What do I do about that? Next one is actually, that's kind of exciting. October isn't that far. We're relieved to have rested our night from Victoria's grasp. Oh, we did. After some tearful delusions, he gained full lucidity shortly after his return to us. Do you intend to reinstate him to the round table?
Oh, yes, we got him back, of course. Of course.
Wonderful. Yes, yes. Thank goodness. I got scared. I was like, Rufus is gone. I'll just do that. Sure. There's only one bread oven for all of Clovermont, but 2 bakers are fighting over it. One offers bread that's really cheap but not very fresh, and the other sells bread that's really expensive but delicious. Who do you think should be allowed to bake? Get the nobles and the people up. Let's build a second bread oven. But why did he ask? Is he okay? That's a good question. I think he is. I think he's okay. I'm not gonna hate on Rufus. I bet he's fine. Let's look at him. Oh yeah, Rufus is back to his beautiful self. His beautiful agile self. His tail is probably wagging. He's happy to be here. We're working with an extraordinary tailorist from Groveshire. We were planning to organize a huge fashion show featuring her designs on the Grand Place. Everyone will be clamoring to see her creations. Think of the local economy. We only need one more. Boom. We got 40 nobles, 40 people. Hang on a sec. What do you mean by instead of food? Your Grace, these 5 missives were regurgitated with surprising dignity by the dog of one of your royal guards. They seem to be enjoying the taste of the wax seal. Anyway, time for a snack. He got the worst twist in the last trial in his game crash. Gonna be here until he makes it back. It would be great if you get Blondie back. I don't know if he's bugged. He might be. Let's try again.
Gwendon, no, Gwendon.
Well, it's a shame that his game crashed. He got to the worst twist. What is the, I don't know the worst twist. What do you mean? Okay, but also, is Victoria the best knight, or low-key is her sword just insanely good? Also, what the heck is your new profile picture? That's me when I was a kid with this sick freaking mohawk. What you mean? Did I change it back? I don't know. I put it on there and I was like, oh, it's kind of, I was kind of drippy as a child, bro. What if I cut my hair like that again? Bring back the mohawk. I think Victoria's sword is just really good. I don't know if she was the GOAT. Magic High? Wait, we only have these people back? Mohawk, that's a no-hawk. Oh, you're hitting. But you see how it was twisted up and you could put your little finger through the hawkage? Yeah, it was pretty freaking sick back in the day when I had that thing. You're not very witty, but is that the sword doing that? No, but it is giving you a whole... This sword's kind of insane. This just gives you big strength. So if we ever have a strength quest, we can really cook that up. Low wit, high charisma. Could we just do this? Let's just send them all on this one. They'll be back in a day because of all their trusty steeds. I'm not really worried about too much. Unless there's like better rewards. Like this has a relic, which I bet this relic is really, really good. And like magic wise, you're chilling. You're only a 6 and you're a 7. Honestly, hold on. We can maybe do that one. I'm for getting the relics more than anything. Your magic is... Nah, this one's too risky. It's too risky. Let's just make them spy on the nobles. It'll be alright. Y'all got this. And armor can be repaired. Oh yeah, let's make sure we do that too. not trying to have people die out here. And the food. Oops, that's the inventory. Doulahan really did great things for us, but I think it's time for Gideon to eat. And I know he likes those. Before we get to the next thing, I gotta pee real bad. So I'll BRB. It's not gonna be like earlier, where the parasite hit. I just gotta pee. It's so cold here. Oh, wipe my hands on my pants to dry them off. Alright, let's go into the next day. Gideon, little Gideon, come on. I'm thinking your name Mabel. Next cycle. Everyone return home. Angelica, you like rat animals, so it goes down because you're attacking them. Darn it. I thought maybe it'd be good. But no, it's not. This must be a multiple person mission. We might hit a little... Never mind. She did not cook like Aaron did. Aaron was doing masterful things. Have at least 5k funds. Okay, we made it to the 5k threshold. Come on, bro. This was the 3-person mission. Bad charisma? So wait, mid charisma is what? Because he has like 6 or something. I thought it'd be enough. Gideon is level 15. We got blue cheese. You're the magic lady. But she also is only level 11. She has a lot of upgrading that can be done. You're kind of like my big strong man. And I just want to make him strong since he defeated What's-Her-Face and Lulu Victoria. We still need to ally one more place. And then we have all the stuff to beat the Empire, at least stat-wise. Blaine, your grace, a disaster. The animals around Beaconsbury are dying. It comes from the water that springs deep within the forest. It could be a creature, a poisonous plant, or even a criminal act. Criminal act? Just a guess, but a completely mad old nobleman has barricaded himself in his mansion for several days. In Beaconsbury, hunting without a permit is forbidden, and his permit was revoked a few months back. It drove him mad. My knights will stop him. I don't know if we're already allies, but I would like to stay that way. There's some hullabaloo in Milford, because a bunch of clowns are fighting over a well-kept family recipe for apple pies. But I guess I can't blame them, right? Those pies are really good. Phew. Majestina behind her seems to approve slightly. Even though, let's be honest, eating an apple pie is probably a shortcut to diarrhea for a young goat. So you want money for the pies? Have some money. Not really, no, but thanks, I guess. Majestina stares at you intently. Pathetic, but acceptable. I don't think you realize, like, it's basically civil war out there. People are fist fighting in the marketplace. Others are getting their apple pies shoved straight up their nostrils. What is going on over there? Let's just do this. A craftsman's tournament will be organized. May the best pie win. See? Wasn't that hard. Alright. We're getting close to the target cycle thing. I don't know what happens when we get there, but... Is that the Empire fight? The Mad Hunter. We need charisma and luck. Angelica, that kind of looks like you. And it definitely looks like Aaron. Like, I don't even know if I really need to do anything, but you have no magic. Aaron is, like, good at everything. Your magic is pretty rough, but that's okay. What if I give you this weapon? You don't need wit. Gives you magic, gives you charisma. Sure. Aaron, you don't even need anything, but why not give you something, you know? Some, like, or luck. Actually, we can give this one. It ups charisma and luck. Minus his magic, but all we need is low magic. But we're gonna have really low magic for this. It's fine. I think it'll be okay, right? I think there's a bug on me. Or maybe... I don't know. Magic 2, strength 2. This gives charisma. Actually, this one's better on you. And maybe I can give you like a charismatic cheese or something. I don't know. You don't want a charismatic cheese? It's definitely a thing. This sus potion, bro. What is this sus potion? What the heck? Magic. Do I not have like a magic potion? Well, this is magic and wit, but I don't need magic and wit. Plus, I want to keep the demon heart in case it's used for something. Is this... Interesting. Well, this is magic, but it's kind of expensive. It's fine. This should be okay. Alright, y'all got that quest on lock. Wit and charisma. Gideon's good for this one. And then maybe we throw you on here, but you need more charisma. Which I definitely have a charisma thing somewhere. But this one makes you crazy. Look at that. This makes magic good. Magic and charisma. I could give that to Angelica, right? Go to your quest. Angelica with the demon heart. But it minuses luck, so never mind. I'm getting confused out here. You're just chilling. You need... 7 and 8's pretty good. I mean, if I have food that will buff either, might as well. Alright, we got 2 more knights we can throw out. Or we could throw them in a singular mission. Like, you can go ahead and do that, depending on what this is. Wit low, magic low. Like, yeah, I mean, you'll probably be okay. We can maybe give you a more witty weapon. Oh, well, this is wit and magic. But your magic is way better than low. You just need a wit. Oh, isn't this 3 wit? No, it's 3 magic. Gosh darn. Ah, here we go. Kerplonk. And everyone's good to go. I didn't even check the timing on all this. It's been a minute since I fed you. I'll feed you. Ah, he likes those. But it should be okay. Alright. Go out and have a good time. Everyone's enjoying it? Doulahan hated it. Alright, Ursula, let's see how good you did at stealing the egg. You're a loner, so that'll make it go up 2. You did a great job. Double mission accomplished. Egg stolen without any witnesses, then returned to its parent. The dragon was so grateful that it followed our knight all the way to the tower. Nice dragon. I wish I would have paid attention earlier. Like, anything that gives you a weapon or a steed is really good. Why does Gideon gotta be so seductive? It always gives a seductive bonus. It's kind of funny. Whatever do you not like about this? Oh, it's because you're a demon. But you did great. And you gave us more murmuring cheese. I just used some on somebody. Coastal. Well, at least we got 60 XP. I would have preferred more, but that's fine. Witty. And agile. And with the weapons, though, it kind of like doesn't even matter if you put somebody at one thing. Because the weapons, like, or the potions are crazy. Oh, looks like you finally returned victorious. You seem almost disappointed. Indeed. Something seems to be troubling you, Lady Midia. Oh, well, the dragon seems to have finally been mysteriously appeased. But I must admit that since then we have not recovered that egg that first sparked its wrath. Rather amusing, isn't it? And very curious. Yes, that's the least we can say. Too darn bad. For your help in achieving this shaky result, we will nevertheless grant you, in our sublime grace, the Moonveil Alliance. Boom! We got the 7 alliances now. There you have it. I have nothing more to add, and I'm afraid my alchemy lecture awaits me. Do you have any questions? Can we come back to you if we have any magical needs? Bzz. Oh my bzz. I didn't hear a thing. Darn it. Bzz. Okay, they're always doing this. A scion of the Briz family was tragically killed a few days ago. We suspect his stable boy. His blood and the murder weapon were found hidden in the bay. We are at a loss on how to react. To be blunt, the young noble's conduct was quite beneath the station. The subject's living conditions were harrowing. Just -1's fine. I don't want to be mean. You could go easy on the stable boy during the investigation, couldn't you? But this man still has blood on his hands, and is he really the only one with blood on his hands? We're still at 40. No, of course not. Very well, Your Grace. So I'm just gonna do that. Snow and Brimwood. Gurf. Snowball fight. No. This is the final struggle against the slugs. These pieces of crap come down from the surface in Moscart just to stay warm in our tunnels. Grumph. Our guys can't even swing a pickaxe without repainting the walls in slime. Knights armed with buckets will carry them out the mine. Knights will lure them in. I mean, I feel like this one's... None of these are the difference, but this one's the lowest risk and like the easiest to do. So I'm just gonna choose this one. Oh yeah, sure, since there's no other way to fix this. Go ahead and smear the tunnels with mucus for us. Great idea. Well, they weren't a fan of it, but whatever. Whatever. I'm delighted to see you've allied with the lands that raised me, my dear. As I promised, I'll be able to elevate my next potions with the treasures of Moonveil. What a shadow over the picture, however, that this alliance entails your meeting with my mother. What do you mean? My mother is the emissary of Pine Maids in Moonveil, and one of the most renowned witches. I'll apologize in advance for her hostile barbs and natural contempt. I assure you that none of our mages are so sour.
Okay, I believe you.
Alright, reef cleaning. Well, we have a lot of things to do. The wizard lizard? Oh, what is going on here with the wizard lizard? Like, I just assign you, and you got that. But like, who else is very agile? You are, but you're not witty. Same with you. To be honest, I say we go boom, boom, bam. And then with you, we give you something for wit. Is that what you have, though? Yeah, you have a 2-wit item. Is there anything else that gives you more wit? Perhaps. Everything else, it seems like it just decreases it. Which is okay, as long as we get a little witty cheese. And what if I give you the witty horse? Well, your agility needs to be high, so you can keep that horse. I think that's fine. Rufus... Yeah, Rufus is just fine the way he is. And you are not very agile. So that's what you need to focus on, is an agility weapon. Which Rufus has that, so whatever. Agility +1 if I do the bow. This is agility 2. 9 isn't that crazy, but whatever. I mean, if I just give a potion, their agility should be high enough. I'm assuming agility 2, wit -1. That's fine for now. Boom. And let's make sure everyone's fully armored up. They are. there's that quest. Good to go. Ice dancing competition. Another agility one. Which, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that one right now. Unless some of these just, I guess, never run out. We have 2 nights available. So we're going to do a 2-night one. And they're very... they're both agile a bit. I mean, they can do this one. They can both do this one. The tiny cute slugs are proliferating the minds of curriculum. So, your agility might be a little low, maybe. We definitely can give you something. There you go. And you are probably fine, so. But I will still give her food because I feel like her or Gideon probably need it the most. I forget what she likes. I never can remember. Oh. Arthur Pendragon is right there. Very close. I think Angelica and Aaron, I like them as a duo. But Aaron was kind of mean last time. Oh, you lost to Victoria again. Well, that was my... Oh, yeah, I went back in time and Victoria went away. But then I just sent Dulon out and killed her. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna sit here and play these games with Victoria, bro. She needs to be put down for everything that she's doing. And we got her sword, which her sword is pretty good. So, I'm honestly content with it. I don't know what to give you. Is Aaron the best? Like, Aaron's kind of crazy. Stat-wise. Not very agile. We're just going to keep giving him luck for the time being, I guess. Yup, her sword's OP. Yeah. It like makes Rufus as... Maybe not as good, but pretty close. Your Grace, you don't really look like what I had imagined. ... The woman to your right is the spitting image of Lady Belladonna a few years on. There's a peculiar scent of magic lingering here. Ever thought to open a window? And with considerably less grace. We are representatives of Moonvale, Your Grace. Following your unusual management of our recent crisis, Lady Medea has designated us as your points of contact. Though as far as I'm concerned, I still don't trust you with even the slightest level of responsibility. Her voice is soft, but her words sharp. She seems genuinely convinced that this is a perfectly polite observation. Understandable, given that you couldn't even manage the simple task of making your way to us. Finest witch and alchemist in all of Pine Maze. What am I saying? Of all of Moonvale. Gloria from Avalon. Of course, you are already familiar with our mystical city and the beauty of its enchanting lake, so I won't dwell on the subject. Let's cut to the chase. To celebrate this formidable alliance, our next grand progress of magic shall be held on your lands. You'll no doubt prove generous with subsidies, wouldn't you? Won't you? I can subsidize a course of humility for you if you'd like. Sure, I'll make you eat. Oh, with pleasure. It's always good to learn from others after all. Did you know that pigeons can make nests for their little friends? Oh, are these like random every time? I'd like to get my nobility up a little bit. Or if you like, I'm gonna shelter my animals just in case. Lola, there's this old church in Mosgart, right? A relic from back when the guild had a way more moralistic vision, you know, during the revolts. It turns out a crew of post-nihilist outcasts basically turned the place into a kind of autonomous zone for absolute frenzied dancing. So yeah, they dragged me in organs and drums for maximum noise. Drags in organs and drums for maximum noise. And started scrawling stuff on the walls like radical tile till death. And no war except against the crown. Pretty intense. Let's split the difference. Historical tours in the evening. Wild dances in the morning. Wild dances in the evening. That's fine with me. Not sure that's going to cut it for the tie-wearing scholars, though. Have a difference of at least 30 levels of satisfaction between two different things. Is that what that says? Oh, yeah. Scholars and them are way different. Our dungeon is inhabited by all sorts of strange creatures. Not very vicious ones, mind you. Just demons, undead creatures, and a few ancient gods sealed underground. But this time we found something different during our last expedition. A child. Barely 15 years old, if that. The thing is, she must have lived her whole life in the dungeon. We're not quite sure what to do with her. Adopt her? Throw her back in the dungeon. Educate her. Teach her etiquette. It's not complicated. Just adopt her. Why not? It'll be a chance for me to go back down into the dungeon and discover it differently. Like the idea. Thanks, kiddo. You couldn't have just done that yourself? Hey, Your Grace, have you ever seen an avalanche of mail burst out of a chimney? Because that's exactly what happened this morning while I was having breakfast. Anyways, back at it. Alrighty then, to the round table we go. Only people here are Angelica and Aaron. I do like to send them off together. But prominent hunter from challenge your best hunter to a duel in the woods. We could just send Angelica out to a duel. But I like them together. Strength, agility, magic. Yeah, they're not the ones for that. Okay, yeah, also not that. Strength, myth, wit, and charisma. Strength, wit, charisma? Yeah, they could probably do this one. Everything about them is good. Maybe a little bit more strength. And like minus the charisma. Yeah, that's good right there. I mean, we could maybe give you more strength. Like that, maybe? What did you even have on you? I don't even know. Yeah, that's probably good enough. And then we'll feed Angelica, because I feel like it's been a minute since I've fed her. What do you like? Oh, it tells me right here. There you go. You have to be hovering over it to see. That's why this whole time I've had no idea. Angelica disliked it because Angelica hates Aaron now. I think there's more to it, but they do hate each other for some reason. Come on. Somebody else has to be here. And this could be good. Participation, strength, agility. It's not going up very much, but wits will make it go up a bit. Oh, wait, we're cooking this. Nice. Ooh, I thought I was going to go back down. Critical success. Good job, guys. No damage. Arsenic vial. Unexpected outcome. What happened? One of your knights turned out to have an unlikely knowledge of slugs and solved the problem at its source in no time. We'd rather not know how. It was her. Gideon would not know enough about freaking slugs, bro. That isn't Gideon's thing. I think you got to become more around. Like, your magic is good enough. But everything else is like fine too. You've come a long way. I'll give you some strength. All right, we're getting really close to the cycle. I think we only got to do one more day, and then they will be approaching. An army bigger than ours headed our way. An army of undead. They're going to overrun the city. We tried to evacuate the civilians, but they shall not pass. United against the undead. I'm almost excited, truth be told. A few wealthy families are getting a little bored on their Sunday afternoons. Why not build a casino at the foot of the tower? Everyone can have a great time. Sure. This will keep the money from sleeping. Perfect. I can already see the smiles on the faces of future winners. It was a quick day. The thing is with the table, I want to make sure everyone's here for the war that's going to take place. We can throw them in here, and I think it should be like fine. We'll throw you, because like the horses will make it okay, I think. You know, like the psycho reduction -2 horse should make it where they're here immediately, if I'm not correct. If I'm not mistaken, I mean. Your wit is lower than mid, but it should be okay. I mean, everybody else is super high. But I'm going to leave everyone else here. Unless I can find like a quick cycle mission. Everything is like a 3. Is this even, is everything a 3? This is a 2, and it's pretty easy. Like, they can just do this. And then make sure they have horses -1. And do you have a horse that's -1? You do. Now I want to check all these horses. It's -1 reduction. This one is -2. So they should all come back, right? Isn't that how that works? I kind of think so. I'll feed Rufus because he's my goat. There you go, Rufus. Alright, every knight should come back today. I should send them out and they immediately come back. But there might be a delay when we have to actually fight too, if we even have to. Only they came back. See, I must be mistaken on how certain things work. I figured if I had minus duration for all the clocks that were there, they would just be back. But I must be wrong. Dang it. Took a damage. Shame. Alright, well, they're gonna be here today. My greetings, August Majesty. Despite his blinding radiance, the Emperor appears tired, more weary than at your last meeting. I come to inform you of the progress of our negotiation with our allies. I'm listening, squint eyes. I'm listening, but can you dim that light bulb? Ah, yes, my apologies. We have therefore sought to form an objective opinion of you. In my initial impressions, forged during our first meeting, has been added a meticulous observation of your governing practices since the start of your reign. Then my dear advisor Merlin conducted in-depth esoteric analysis to reveal your true nature, just in case you were a bit of a disaster in your past lives. That must have been fascinating. We can't say it wasn't entertaining. What emerges from all this is that you come across as an erratic leader who seems to prioritize jesting over sound decision-making. That said, your choices generally seem to be guided by rather noble intentions, but it remains unclear where we stand. Beautiful description, I love it. You can stand right here beside me forever if you want. You can stand right here beside me forever if you want. He stares at you, not with suspicion, but with disbelief of seeing a petty prankster of your ilk threatening the stability of his empire. Wonderful. Anyway, you are an enigmatic sovereign, to say the least, but one who does not seem to pose a serious threat, though doubt remains. In other words, due to your unpredictable nature, let's just say that we are not confident enough to negotiate a classic peace treaty. Your advisor looks burdened by remorse, probably thinking that he should have tampered your little gesture like antics. Your decision in this conflict may well seal the fate of your reign forever, your grace. What is your will? History is listening. I feel like fighting unpredictable, huh? I have the solution to all this chaos. Let's get married. Silence slides into the room. The Emperor looks more troubled than before. Is this a real proposal? A marriage of convenience, ensuring peace between our countries, simpler than a peace treaty. Yes, that could be proved to be beneficial, I suppose. Emperor Angalor, I would that indeed be a resolution sufficient to ensure peace? Well, yes, I imagine our allies couldn't find anything wrong with such a happy union. As for the masses, well, I suppose the conjoining of two powerful leaders such as ourselves would only stimulate them. The spark of speculation, the rumors, the gossip, such a distraction amongst the population would no doubt dampen their more volatile emotions. We no longer have a choice. We must unite in holy matrimony. You can count on me to treat this union with the utmost respect. Wink. As would I. No one in the situation would dare invoke the sacred bonds of matrimony only to then violate them. He stops, thoughtful. We will discuss the details together soon. Sovereign, thank you for this outcome. To be able to afford a diplomatic resolution without the slightest bloodshed, that is a decision I can truly savor. I'm just getting married? He leaves the room with determination. Well, that is certainly a surprising resolution. A curious entry into the history books. You handled that well, Your Grace. Now it's time for you to rest, whilst you wait for the grand day. I didn't know this was actually going to happen. And such was the end of our story. In an unexpected turn, the sovereign offered their hand to the emperor who, against all odds, ended up taking it. This bold move left a strong impression across the counties of the empire. One by one, every count rallied to the new kingdom, and not a single one was ever considered independent anymore. The maps were redrawn, the kingdom and the empire were one, an unprecedented fact in history. The dominion, now known as Bredenor, stretched to the four corners of the world, and was recognized as one of the greatest nations history had ever known. But yet so many different peoples and cultures remained under the same yoke, that for the future seemed far less certain. Wait, that's the ending? But a few years later, something darker awakened within the old kingdom. The land of Brish and the surrounding counties saw crime spiral out of control and disaster had followed disaster relentlessly, as if misfortune had settled upon these lands. The future of the kingdom became even more uncertain. That's funny. I got an achievement, no war, just love. Lady Angelica remained a proud knight of the Round Table for many years. Yes. She was remembered as one of the most remarkable knight of her time for her loyalty and integrity. It seemed she had finally become the model she has always dreamed of being. Let's go. In search of new adventures, Lady Ursula finally left the tower. She returned later to Brimwood, where the assembly opened its door to her. She became an important figure there, working to restore peace between the guild and the assembly. Okay, returning home. Chills. Once the matters were settled, Sir Dullahan mysteriously left the tower, driven away, it is said, by another demon lurking within the grounds. His adventures continued to circulate nonetheless, and it would seem that he attributed all the credit to the late Sir Gilberto. Rest in peace, Gilberto. Sincere gratitude, or mere precaution, no one truly knows. Aaron eventually left the Round Table to take his role as Count of Dracovic, to his grandfather's great pride. His terrible fits of rage made him deeply unpopular, and yet the people continued to respect the strength of the House of Dragon. Aaron did get a little feisty. Sir Gideon remained a loyal knight to the kingdom, respecting his sovereign's decisions at any cost. Having failed to shed light on the mysteries and conflicts surrounding his birth within the Round Table of Briss, it seems that his origins must, much to his dismay, remain forever an unanswered question. After the sovereign's marriage to the emperor, Gideon remained their personal bodyguard, forever torn between his duty and an intense desire he was never permitted to fulfill. What a game, true. This game is pretty freaking good. Lygia eventually disappeared, and no one ever saw her again. It is said, however, that off the shores of South Bay, sailors were saved by a mysterious mermaid princess. Hope there comes DLC. That'd be cool. I wonder what all they would add. It'd be like a whole new game. Rufus would sometimes still long for the days when he was nothing but a wolf howling at the moon. Years later, his howl remained so terrifying that no enemy of the sovereign would dare. It is said, approaching the tower once night has fallen. For having never managed to overcome his dependencies, he is said to have remained at the sovereign's side until his death. Go knight. Sir Arlen remained in service to the sovereign of the tower until his death, faithful to his very last breath. He had given his entire life to a cause greater than himself, and was able to leave in peace. Those years of loyal service have never once broken his devotion. I wanted to save you. The legendary lady of the tower remained a loyal servant of the tower, her most loyal servant. Another act in like 2 nights or something? Yeah, you could keep doing acts. She can continue to serve the next sovereign of the tower forever and ever. Oh man, I didn't want her to have to go through that. Karina eventually became one of the most renowned blacksmiths of her time. Blacksmiths from across the kingdom traveled far and wide to Briss to admire her craftsmanship. One of the goats right here. Once all of this was settled, Lady Alwina left the tower to enjoy a well-deserved retirement along the Grestian coast. Her years of faithful service had built her a remarkable archive of anecdotes about the knights of the Round Table of Briss, which she was, they say, always ready to share over a cup of tea. True that. Rupin quietly slipped away from the tower following the last events, taking with him all the loot the sovereign had sold him for a pittance. He was never seen in Briss again. I didn't really associate with a lot of these people too much, like I talked to him when I needed to. Rowan never stopped serving at the tower. Some say he lived in solitude for quite some time before finally finding the courage to open up to the knights he served, not without difficulty. The witch Belladonna remained a sorceress in Briss for a long time. She advised the ruler while studying the secrets of the tower. It seems she never revealed some of her discoveries. She kept secrets from me. Sagadin remained as an instructor at the tower for as long as he could, training entire generations of young heroes. It is said that when his disciples uttered his name on the battlefield, even years after his death, their enemies would flee without a second thought. He was too powerful. It is a really good game. And then you have the credits. Oh, Gilberto, rest in peace. I don't even know who that is, or that. I know you. I didn't even know who some of these people were. I know you. I still wanted to find more lore on the characters like Ursula's mother and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you could just play the game again and do. I know, I doubt that's a thing, but like, saving the stone lady was something that like I would do. I don't know if it'd probably be a minute before I played this game again. I do like it. But like saving the stone lady, because I guess I wonder if you romance somebody, if you're able to marry the Empire guy or not, because you're like taken. He's like, oh, but you already have someone, or can you just marry him? However, does he reject anyone's marriage proposal? I was like, oh, that's a little funny. Do a little marriage proposal. I didn't think he was gonna accept it. I thought he was gonna be like, no, I don't want you like that, and we're gonna have to fight. Maiden Godot, shout out. CNC. Oh, I'm tired. 10:30. This is the longest I played this game for. 3 hours. Usually I would do it in like 2 to 2.5. I feel like. But that's good. I want to make a full-on video of this game, and I've been working on one, but it's gonna take so freaking long because there's so much in this game. Cat, I know the early choices changes the knights, and you can side with the rebellion and get the daughter of the lady of the first county. See, I wanted to side with the rebellion because that's more my thing, but I was like scared. What a touching little conclusion. Hehe, I can almost shed a tear. So your grace, satisfied with your work, proud of this historic milestone, which will now bear your name. Yet you brushed against so much without ever truly grasping any of it. It's almost touching. Now that you finally see the full picture, imagine what capable hands could achieve with it. Missed opportunities have a very distinctive scent, don't they? Of course, assuming you're bold enough to start all over again from the beginning. Ready to change history. Accept this fate, try again. I'm accepting this fate. Bank. What a good game. It was very enjoyable. I am gonna watch Spider-Man 3 now. Tobey Maguire is a bad Spider-Man, but I need to finish it. I'm trying to watch all of them, and we only have Spider-Man 3 left. So I must watch and be a little sad. It was a fun ride. Thank you, Alma, for being here and watching, dude. Seriously. Ouch. Why are you saying ouch? Why are you ouching? What did I do? Did I break your heart somehow? I didn't say anything devious. But I want to watch all the Spider-Man movies. The third is when Sony F with the director. Oh, I heard the third is like... Some people say it's the worst one. I don't really know. Do you think Tobey... Okay, well, do you think Tobey Maguire was a good Spider-Man? Can you answer that question? I dropped this baseball. I gotta go grab it. Try to like do a technique to grab this. Because I actually don't understand why people like Tobey Maguire. It's not his fault. Good Spider-Man, bad person. I've heard he's a bad person. I don't really know. I've heard he's kind of a D-I-C-K, as they say in the streets. My thing is like, it's not Tobey Maguire's acting. It's like Spider-Man in the original isn't, I don't like him. He's not likable to me. He's just a loser. Like when, I haven't seen the Andrew Garfield ones in forever, so he might be nice. Like, I would not say Tobey Maguire is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, bro. Nah. He's the loser neighborhood Spider-Man. He saves kids, but if you get kids and people, but if you got to know him, you know he ain't even really nice like that. He's a chud. He's low-key a chud. And the dynamic between him and MJ, it's trash. It's actually trash. MJ out here cheating on every man she comes across. And I'm like, okay, MJ, like, that, like, if you want to leave your man for somebody who treats you better, go ahead and do that. Like, you ain't got me, like, if you go be with somebody who's going to treat you right. But why are you cheating on everybody? And like, oh my God, they're not a good couple. They're not a good couple. Here's part of the P with DiCaprio and some other, I don't know what that is. Is it that, like, I'm assuming it's because they only be dating them young women. They'll be like, once you hit 30, you gotta go. You gotta go. We gotta date these 20-year-olds. So that's pretty weird. I have seen he's with like a 20-year-old woman or something. He's weird for this. He needs to chill. LA lore. He played the loser well. It was a different Spider-Man. I don't know. It was a lame Spider-Man. I don't like him. That's all there is to say. I hope you have a good night or day. Whatever. Thank you again for chilling. Goodbye, Oma.